Welcome, everybody, to Pflugerville, and the field is what it's known here in Pflugerville, P-F-I-E-L-D, the field here in Pflugerville, right across the street from Pflugerville High School. This is Tim Dean, along with my buddy Greg Ceriti, here to call you the action tonight of the Liberty Hill third-round playoff game against the Rouse Raiders. And Greg, welcome to your post-Thanksgiving meal.
How about that? Here we go. Friday night lights, post-Thanksgiving game. Get out, get a little movement going on, shake off that pumpkin pie, Tim. Watch a little football.
Did you have some pumpkin pie?
Rocky Mountain pumpkin pie. Got a Lago Vista custom pumpkin pie. It was giant. It was gigantic. It was like the biggest pumpkin pie you've ever seen. So little plug there for Rocky Mountain.
I've never seen it. You got a picture of it you can show me later?
Nope, didn't make it. Didn't even make it to the picture.
Didn't make it to the picture. Hey, Liberty Hill's got a tough third-round match, just like last week with Bernie Champion. They're playing another opponent that they played in the playoffs last year in the Rouse Raiders. Liberty Hill coming out on top in a shootout last year, 56-42. Greg, we might see something very similar, could we not?
Well, you know, a lot of the same skill players in line here. Obviously, the same offense and defense going on, same coaching staff, everything like that. So the game was a shootout. It was a barn burner last year. Probably looking at the same thing. Two defenses are going to have their hands full with them on the other side of the ball. One through the air, one on the ground.
And when we talk about the Rouse Raiders, too, you're mentioning them through the air. And Mason Shorp has just tore up Central Texas in the air this season. Over 3,300 yards on the season so far, Greg. I'm not sure Liberty Hill has seen a quarterback throwing for that many yards in quite some time.
44 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. That's a number right there. When he's putting it up in the air, there's a good chance that it's going to go down the field quite a long ways. These defensive backs for Liberty Hill are going to have their hands full tonight.
Greg, they're not going to be able probably to stop Mason Shorb and the passing attack. They hope to slow it down. What are the keys for the defense in slowing down the passing attack?
Well, you got to start up front with the defensive line for the Panthers. If the Panthers can get pressure on the first level and really just get up underneath Shorb and cause him to not be able to get set in the pocket and maybe flush him out a little bit, I think that's going to be the first line of success, so to speak. Is can the defensive line get in there? Can LJ get in there? Can Torno get in there? And Hollis, Brady, can those guys get in there and make something happen so that Shorb just feels a little uneasy in the pocket, and then from there, it's going to be coverage. It's going to be all about guys making the reads, doing what they need to do, getting in position, playing solid defense, and maybe turning the ball over here and there.
Well, Liberty Hill's offense is also going to be a challenge for the Raider defense as well. If you're Coach Josh Mann leading up to this game, how do you try and what do you tell your kids and what are you hoping for going against this run offense of Liberty Hill?
Tackle everybody. You gotta talk about fundamentals, play fundamental football. This is exactly. And folks have heard me say this before, and my coach used to say it a lot, in that we'll give the coach the other playbook. We'll take our playbook across the field and we'll hand it to them. It doesn't matter if they know what play is coming. We have to execute. And that's really what it comes down to on the defensive side of the ball. You already know Liberty Hill is running the ball almost every single down that they get it. It's just a matter of seeing your keys and acting on them and playing fundamental football. That's how you put this Liberty Hill into third and long, into downs and distances that are uncomfortable for this Liberty Hill offense. If it's 2nd and 2, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1, 2nd and 1, that's where Liberty Hill lives. And so Rouse is going to have to try to do their best to get them out of those types of down and distances. Totally opposite for Liberty Hill. If it's 3rd and 10 or 3rd and 9, I don't think Rouse is going to blink an eye. They're going to still run their same offense as they would because it is, such a passing offense. So just really trying to keep Liberty Hill out of those short downs and distances and turn them over.
Greg, I want to take a moment. I'm going to go off script here. Again, it's no surprise that I do that from time to time. But on a serious note, Greg, you don't know what I'm about to talk about.
Here we go.
On Sunday, this past Sunday, I got a phone call from a very dear friend of mine, and it's relevant to the Liberty Hill football program. And I lost a friend this week. Terry Roberts, a very dear friend of mine, his son Ty Roberts, played on the 2006, 2007, and 2008 Liberty Hill football team that won 2 state championships rings. I'm sure you recognize the name Ty Roberts. Grandfather is Tommy Roberts.
Absolutely.
And we lost Terry this week to an accident, and I'm going to take this time to just tell everybody that are longtime Liberty Hill fans, you probably would know them. They've been in the Liberty Hill community for quite some time. But again, my heart goes out to the Roberts family, as I know all of them very well, and some of you listeners know them too, in this time of sorrow of losing a friend. So just wanted to take that moment to mention that moving forward. So won't go over that anymore. We'll move back to football. Greg, at this time, it is your time to do the run-through review for the Rouse Raiders. Liberty Hill's going through their sign. We don't talk about that. But every week, Greg gives me a little critique, a little things about the run-through inflatables for the other team. We have one tonight, Rouse Raiders. You'd like to describe it and give your critique of it.
We talk about it. It's such a fun thing to do because you go around the state and you see all the different run-throughs and everything like that. The Panthers have a heck of a run-through that they've kept in mothballs this season, and they're going with the cheerleaders in the gymnasium making the run-through. The Rouse Raiders, standard, very vanilla run-through, Tim.
It actually looks like chocolate.
It is vanilla. It is chocolate colored. The Rouse Raider on the side, a little bit of a tunnel. Not impressive. Maybe a 6.5, Tim. Maybe
I think you're being a little generous.
I might be. It's the playoffs at this point in time. We're at the Sweet 16 here in 5A Division 2, and so you make it this far, you get some points on that alone.
You're giving them a 5 just for making the playoffs.
I might be. I might be. As the Panthers come out in the field.
The Panthers come out, run through the sign. They're carrying the JW Jeff Walker flag and the Panther flag and coming out. And now we have the Raiders coming out. The Panthers they're visitors tonight. They're in their all-white uniforms with purple numerals, purple helmets, looking really sharp. Rouse comes out, and they're in black. And Greg, those helmets, they're black with a gold emblem, it looks like, shiny emblem on the side. White numerals, we could see them pretty good on the uniforms. And black pants, looking really sharp. Going to have a great game here as we're about 5 minutes from kickoff. Again, I want to spend time to give people a chance to give me shout-outs tonight. If you've done it before, you already have my email at lhfootball21@yahoo.com to give me a shout-out. So, again, if you want to give a shout-out on the air, lhfootball21@yahoo.com. Shoot me an email and let me know who you are, where you're listening from, and if you want to give a shout-out to a certain player, this is the time you can send those, and I will call them out throughout the game. Y'all have been fantastic throughout the years. We've had emails from not only all over the country, but in different parts of the state as well, the world as well, as we've had them in different countries. So give us your shout-outs. We want to hear from you. We've heard from people from I would guess, Greg, probably 15 to 20 states this year.
At least.
Yep. And that's
several countries as well.
Yep. And maybe one day we'll have a shout out from another planet. Space, the final frontier. Wouldn't that be great?
I mean, that's the goal.
Someone's going to give us a shout out from the Starship Enterprise.
At least that one of those, they send them up all the time now, so I think that's actually possible.
Yep, the captain's coming out onto the field, Greg, for the coin toss. Looks like we have Pitchford coming out for Liberty Hill, as well as Lloyd Johnson, LJ, coming out for the Raiders. Their captains look to Ben Armstrong and E.J. Moore, and Jacob DeLeon, and Mason Short going out there. And Greg, were you a captain of your team?
I was not a football captain. No, not when I was in high school. I was a receiver, so I was off on the sideline warming up the quarterback, doing that kind of thing.
But you were homecoming king?
How about that?
Yeah, you were a homecoming king,
Snuck
not a captain. Yeah, you did. You snuck in there. You stuffed the ballot box. Hey, Greg, look at the crowd from Liberty Hill. They brought a slew of people, and they're, in my opinion, it's hard to tell from this side, but in my opinion, it looks like there's more Panther fans than there are Raider fans.
There's quite a bit of Panther Nation that has come out here tonight to listen to this game. Before the game, we were listening to the gentleman here that kind of let us into the press box and got us rolling, and they said that there was over 3,500 tickets sold for this game live.
Greg, you said 6,000.
6,000?
Yes, you did.
35 each, maybe on each side. That's what I heard. 3,000 on each side. There's going to be a lot of people here tonight.
There's
on
definitely
this game.
a lot of people. And we are just moments away from kickoff. We're going to take a pause here for the national anthem.
Please rise, ladies and gentlemen, take off your hats as we play the national anthem.
Ready for the kickoff here to start this contest. Liberty Hill and the Rouse Raiders getting ready for another shootout. Both of these teams, drastically different styles of offense. A lot of talent on the field tonight, Greg, with explosive passing offense of the Rouse Raiders and the grinding out consistency running game of Liberty Hill.
The quarterfinal here in Region 4 for 5A Division 2, and Rouse and Liberty Hill kind of took the same path here score-wise. Rouse over Travis 59-6 in the first round. Liberty Hill over Bastrop 57-7. And then second round, Leander Rouse over Floresville 59-15. Liberty Hill beat Bernie Champion 51-14. So very similar in their scores to get to this point. to get a chance to play the winner of the Alamo Heights and Marble Falls game on the other side of the bracket for the semifinal in the Region 4. 16 teams left in the state to hoist the 5A District 2 state championship title. And for Liberty Hill to take it one step further, they're going to have to get by the Raiders. And now, folks, I think they're bringing the guys back over because we have the TV. We're next to the guys that are calling the TV game here tonight. And so they're going to have some TV. So we have to deal with some TV timeouts, Tim.
Greg, they don't hold the game up for you and I.
No, they don't. They make us have to deal with it, but it's the other way around. They got to pay the sponsors, pay that TV money.
First shout out tonight is none other than the Aunt Ginger, the biggest fan of the broadcast is Ginger listening in to the broadcast tonight. I don't think she's out Christmas shopping tonight or, sights and sounds of Christmas. She's listening to the sights and sounds of Tim and Greg.
Here we go. Good to have Aunt Ginger on board. Feels like a good game already.
Liberty Hill won the toss. They've deferred to the second half, so they're going to kick off. They're going from our left to the right, and Panthers are in their white jerseys. The Rouse Raiders are on the right-hand side if you're trying to imagine the game from our point of view. They have guys back deep, but looks like they're setting up for Ethan Minix to pooch kick off to the right or the left. And Greg, I'm trying to see if I could see, I think they were waiting on a ref or something, but I'm trying to see if there is one of those TV guys out here. We saw him last time, right, Greg?
We did, and he'd have to put his hand up and let.
We got to locate him.
Know. Now the referee is running around. They're trying to figure something out. Not exactly.
Now he's running over to talk to Coach Walker, and
long delay here to start this ball.
We don't know what's going on here. The officials are talking to the coaches. We're in the dark right now. That the players are
more than usual.
Yeah, they've been called over to. The players were called over to the sidelines. They're pointing towards the end zone, Greg. And this looks to be something different than maybe a TV thing. I'm not sure, and I apologize for the delay. We're delayed with you guys.
Getting ready to why we're anxious for this game to get started.
The referee is doing like a signal of like we're not starting yet. Wow.
And now they're taking the teams off the field for some reason.
Greg, if you look over toward the garage, someone's come out with something. The down markers weren't working. Oh, now he has another down marker. See, Greg?
I see him. They're bringing in they're taking the electronic down marker off, and I think they're going back to the old school down marker.
Wow, that is weird. They had it. That's it. I think that
they have these folks. They have these down markers now that have the digital display of the down.
Yep, that was it.
And it didn't work, and so they had to go dust off old trusty.
They had to head over to the junior high
and dust that one off. It's bent a little.
Wow, this was delayed for a down marker. Oh, wow.
No wonder they were running around over there. They're trying to get that dang down marker.
From the middle school.
They got it. Playoff football in Texas.
Yeah,
they just got down markers laying around here.
Yes.
So they're going to have an extra one.
All right, here we go, Greg. So now we got the down marker ready to go. And Ethan Minix set the kick. He pooches it out to the right, way up in the air. Good hang time. Going to be caught around the 23, wrapped up after a gain of about 5. Actually, the 23 wrapped up to about the 27 of about a 5-yard gain. Greg, that's pretty dangerous sometimes when you don't fair catch that, because depending on how long you have the hang time, you could get hit immediately.
I mean, that is what a kickoff guy dreams about all game long. It's his only job at playing special teams like that, and he is looking to unload on somebody.
All right, they're set at the 29-yard line of the Raiders. Raiders' offense is out. There's two receivers right to the left. The ball is on the left-hand hash. Mason Short, the quarterback, in the shotgun, takes the snap, Going to throw immediately. Throws it across the middle and almost intercepted. Pass intended across the middle, almost intercepted.
Caden McMahon up from his safety spot, made a beat on it. Shore with a lot of time, no pressure at all from this Liberty Hill defensive line. No stunt. They just runched the forefront, and Shorb had all day.
Second down from the same 29-yard line, left-hand hash. Shorb looking to the sideline to get the play. He does. He's got a running back in the backfield right behind it. There's a play change. Now there's a formation change. Two receivers right, going to hand off right up the middle. A pickup of about 4, maybe 5 yards on the carry. Justin Cannon on the ball carry.
Sophomore Cannon.
Pickup of 4 will make it 3rd down and 6.
They're going to go quick.
2 receivers left stacked and 2 stacked receivers on the right-hand side. 1 running back in the backfield, Justin Cannon, with Mason Shorb. Wide side of the field to the right-hand side. Shorb takes the snap. He looks right now, looks left across the middle. It is complete. Up in the air. The ball is loose. And Liberty Hill says they have it. The ball was caught by Justin Cannon across the middle. He had the first down, hit, and coughed the ball up. Liberty Hill recovers.
He caught it clean, and then he got popped. Absolutely, Reed Bynum coming back from his linebacker position, diving over the top and jumping on the ball. Great job by 62 to take advantage of the turnover. 2 completions right on the money for sure, but both times, man, separated from ball. Caden McMahon having a heck of a ball game.
Ball now is on the Liberty Hill 46. Handoff to Pitchford, left-hand side. Picks up about 5 or 6 yards on first down.
Couldn't ask for a better start for this Liberty Hill defense. They get the turnover they wanted, and now the offense rolling. Pitchford off the left side. Good, solid run on first down.
2nd and 4 now in Rouse territory at the 47. Pitch out to the right-hand side. It is cut. There's a flag on the play. First down looks like by Noah Long, but there's flags down. This may be going against the Panthers.
Oh, looks like it was offsides. I think they're going to get they got them jumping.
Let's see if they change their mind here, Greg. They're talking about it. It is going against the Rouse, and I think they'll take it because it's going to be more yards, Greg, I think. Yep,
yeah.
That's what they're going to do.
First down.
So it'll be a first down on the penalty.
It's a quick flag.
So it'll be first down to Liberty Hill, left-hand hash on the Rouse Raider 42-yard line. Just underway here. Liberty Hill picks up a turnover, now has the ball. Up to the line of scrimmage they come. Takes snap, hands off to the right-hand side. Pitchford got a bunch of bodies in front of him. Down the sideline across the 20, the 15, the 10. Gets run out of bounds about the 3-yard line.
Student body right. There they go. Pitchford out in front. Gets a nice wall of blockers. Almost took it in. Panthers in business, Tim. They're converting this turnover, taking it right down the field.
Out of bounds at the 4 is where they mark it. First and goal, right-hand hash. Greg, wow, there were a lot of blockers out in front of him. What a great design play by the Panthers. Up to the line of scrimmage they come. First and goal from the 4. Handoff to Noah Long, and he gets into the end zone for a touchdown. Panthers strike first.
Sophomore Noah Long with a little spin move, waltzes right in. Could not have been easier for these Panthers on this first offensive series.
The PAT team is out to attempt the extra point. Reese Vickers is the holder. One of the top kickers in the state, Ethan Minix, is the kicker for the Panthers. Kick is up. It is on good, and Liberty Hill has a 7-0 lead to start this game.
Wow. Couldn't ask for a better start.
Well, maybe if you had the digital down mark.
I mean,
maybe.
Great job by Caden McMahon separating that ball as soon as Shorb put it on the money. Shorb looks good, though, folks. I tell you what, he is a big, tall quarterback. Going to have lots of time in the pocket. this Liberty Hill defensive backfield is going to have to be
Gonna be
ready
busy
for this ball to be thrown all over the place.
Greg, look at this fan base on Liberty Hill side. They have almost completely filled up the visitor side. And looking over here, Rouse has a decent crowd, but it looks like I'm at the UT game today there with so many empty seats.
That's not funny, Tim. We're trying to watch the Liberty Hill team.
Just don't appreciate me, Greg. All right, here goes Ethan Minix to kick it off. Pooch kick again to the right-hand side. Up in the air, has some hang time. Now going to be fair caught at the 24-yard line. And the offense will come out. Wow, they're going to mark him down at the 25. They did this last week to us, Greg.
They awful generous with their spots.
Wow.
Awful generous.
He caught the ball at 24, and they're going to give him the 25. It's crazy. It's like they want to start on an even number. Not that 25 is an even number. That's an odd number, but you know what I mean.
Where the lines are. Where the lines are,
yeah. Here we go. First down from the 25-yard line. Thrown out to the right-hand side. It is complete. Short pass, but he's still on his feet. Going to have enough for a first down. That is Troy Oliver.
You just have a feeling that play is going to be there all day. That little quick hitter. Shorb has an absolute cannon.
Raider first down.
Enough for a first down to get to the 35-yard line. Two receivers left, one to the right. Shorb takes it. Hands off right up the middle. Pickup of about close to 5 yards by E.J. Moore on that carry.
Second run play for the Raiders, and both plays with positive yardage. Not something you usually see right up the middle against this Liberty Hill defensive line.
Pickup of 4 makes it 2nd and 6. Fake handoff, now looks to throw across him. Throwing down D for a receiver. It is caught, and it's going to be a touchdown for the Raiders. That is complete to Jalen Becerra.
He chucked it up. They brought pressure. Shorb dropped back and just let it fly. Becerra ran underneath it, and there was nobody going to get him. Tim, that ball hung in the air for a long time. Shorb stayed in, took the hit, but he got 6 on the board.
Just one-on-one coverage the way that they spread out the Liberty Hill defense, so it's man-on-man, and there Becerra just had a step on the Liberty Hill defender and caught it in stride. The PAT attempt, the kick is up, and it is good, and Mason Johnson kicks that extra point and ties this game with 9:37 left to go in this first quarter of play.
Just like that, Tim, we said it's going to be a battle of different styles, and those two offensive possessions for Liberty Hill and Rouse could not have been different. One, obviously, primarily passing, the other one on the ground, both resulting in 7 points. All right, and Tim, you said it earlier, it's going to be like that all night long.
It is. 9:37. Wow, I looked up there, Greg, and yep, tied up this quick. And this game has just started.
Tim, I got some good friends listening tonight.
What do you got?
Mike and Tanya, two of my dear friends. We've been friends for such a long time. They're listening in down in Kyle, Texas, tuning in.
This is where I go. Do you know where Kyle is?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, because sometimes
My
I
friends
say
live there.
I have a city, so I'll name a city. You'll have no.
Oh yeah, I have no idea where that stuff is, but this is definitely one that I absolutely know. So great to have them listening. They shot me a text, let me know that they were listening, and
I didn't even know
we're gonna have them over for dinner soon. So
I didn't know
haven't
you had
seen them in a long
friends.
time. Can you believe that?
Are you going to keep the leftovers for when they come?
No, fresh cooking.
Fresh cooking. Are they going to have pierogies?
No pierogies.
Man, does your friends know what pierogies are?
Absolutely.
Here is the kickoff.
Ooh, that's out of bounds.
Going to be caught at about the 8-yard line. And Carter Hudson gets across the 16, and that's about where he is going to make it to. Not a big return.
That one was headed out of bounds.
I believe you're right, and then we'll probably see Carter Hudson might be grabbed by one of the coaches on the way out to talk a little bit about that.
Well, he doesn't get a chance to return them, so he gets a little stars in his eyes when he gets the chance.
Remember that happened on a punt return, too.
He did.
A couple of weeks ago.
He did.
So the Panthers will start off on the 16-yard line, their own 16 here in the first quarter. 9:30 left to play in the first quarter. Handoff to Noah Long, left-hand side. He picks up what might be 3-4 yards. He gets to the 20-yard line, bring up second down and 6.
Good solid run there on first down.
Second down and 6.
Liberty Hill offense looking pretty good right up to the line.
Here we go, second and 6. Pitch out, left inside to Grady Flynn. Good hard run. Gets close to another first down. Let's see where they mark him. They're going to give it to him. Actually, yep, they're going to give him the first down and move the chains. He gets to the 26, enough to move the chains to get a first down. It is not the digital down marker that we had problems with. It's the old traditional flippy marker.
Is that what it's called, flippy marker?
I think so. You look it up in the catalog. It says flippy down marker. Handoff up the middle.
Andon Thomas.
Thomas on the carry. He picks up 8 yards. That's interesting.
Number 10, all-state middle linebacker and / punter for the Panthers.
And / running back.
My goodness.
Second and 2.
Concrete Charlie in there.
Here they go up the line of scrimmage. Second and 2. Handoff again. Looks like to Thomas. And he gets to the 40, a pickup of 6. Thomas again on the carry.
Folks, we haven't seen Andon Thomas in this type of situation here
Not
early
at
in
all.
the ball game. Late in the ball game or spelling every now and then, but those are significant carries
He's
here.
still in the game. Handoff to Grady Flynn to left-hand side. He has a wall of blockers, but defense gets through. They only pick up 1 yard on that play. Thomas now comes out.
Grady Flynn on the carry.
And
Number 34 on the stop.
it's like
Looks like he went back over to the defense. It might have been spelling somebody getting a helmet or
I think
something.
he's in Logan Dyer's position. Inside handoff, not much doing there. Pickup of a yard. I couldn't really tell who had the ball.
Now, folks, you hear me talking about Liberty Hill passing all the time. These Rouse Raiders are up on the line of scrimmage, doing what you have to do to stop the run.
Yep.
And so the Liberty Hill is going to have to soften them up at some point in time.
Third down and 8. Man in motion, right-hand side. Pitch out wide to Noah Long. He gets a block, but gets tackled out of bounds, and it's going to be a little short of the first down by 2 yards. I look for Liberty Hill to possibly go for it here, Greg.
Oh, absolutely. I would think, depending on the spot, it looks like it's close enough to go for it.
Greg, that's almost 2.5 yards. We'll see here, Greg. I'm not sure. I wonder if he'll call a timeout here to talk this over. He's sending the play in now, and Andon Thomas is coming in.
Maybe a quick kick, maybe not.
And play clock's down to 6. He's going to call a timeout. This is definitely going to be a timeout here. He does. He's going to talk about this, but it looks like Liberty Hill is planning on lining up and going for it. And it is a little bit outside of, now they've marked it right at 2 yards. I think the center gave him another 6 inches. Now they moved it back. And fourth down, Greg, this is playoff football and Liberty Hill football at its finest. Let's see what Coach Walker picks up here and tries to pick up this down. And Greg, when you go for it on fourth down, you have a small number of plays, right? This is my 4th and short play.
I think most teams do, but Liberty Hill their offense is predicated on 3, 4, and 5 yard runs. So the playbook is a little thicker on that side. You really get to kind of pick and choose where you want to go. So you can pinpoint one side of the offense, maybe run the sweep, I doubt I see the ball go in the air here. You're going to just pound it up. Grady's been running hard. Noah and Annan's back there. They're gonna punt it. They're gonna punt it away.
They decided they were going to punt it now. That's right. I saw a different center out there, and they set out the punting unit. Snaps back. Andon Thomas looking at it. He kicks it. Good kick for Andon Thomas, and takes a bounce backwards, but picked up at the 18-yard line. Greg, I don't have a problem with that decision there.
No, not at all. That's just good, solid football.
Yeah.
You feel good about your defense. You feel good about your offense. You're not gonna let Uncle Mo get over on the Rouse side and give him something to rally around, stopping him on fourth down, and so feel like Coach just says it feels good. Feels good about his defense. Puts a little confidence in your defense, especially after you give up the big play. After you put pressure onto Shorb.
Well, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Rouse Raiders at their own 18-yard line. 2 receivers right. Handoff right up the middle. Good run. Pickup of about 7, maybe 8 yards. That is
E.J. Moore on the carry.
Moore on the carry. And it's going to be 2 yards short of the first down. 2nd and 2. Snaps back. Again, handoff to Moore. He's going to be stopped short of the first down. Maybe a half a yard. It'll bring up 3rd down. Defensive line held there. But it was like 3rd and a half a yard. No, a full yard for the first down needed. Trips. That means 3 receivers out to the right. Handoff to Moore again, and he is going to get the first down on 2nd plunge. He was hit behind the line of scrimmage, made a great effort, and spun out of that tackle to get the first down.
Some yak yardage there. He definitely got hit behind that first down marker.
Now the ball's on the 29-yard line. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Shorb takes a snap, looking left, throwing it in the air. It is caught about the 40-yard line. It is Jalen Becerra again, picks up another Rouse Raider first down to the 42.
We talked about it last week with Carson Kaiser, Tim, where I was saying that play is there all the time when they want it with the deep drops by these cornerbacks. Shorb's going to take advantage of it. He's going to hit those outs and those quick hitches with these receivers, I think, all night long, especially if Rocket and Aiden Burrell give him those big cushions. Rocket Hudson up tight now.
2 receivers right, man in motion right. Throws it across the middle, and it is caught. A pickup of about 8 yards. That is Troy Oliver on the catch. Here's a flag, throws in late. And it looks like it's a face mask going against Liberty Hill is what the indication might be.
I'm impressed with Shorb and his quickness and how much space he has to throw the ball right now. 2 things that really are working against this Liberty Hill defense. A quarterback who has time and space, and then once he can step up into the pocket, he can deliver it on the money. Liberty Hill going to have to find a way to put pressure on Shorb if they want to get him, start feeling uncomfortable.
Well, on top of that, Liberty Hill gets penalized for a face mask, and the Raiders pick up an additional 15 yards, get into Liberty Hill territory at the 37-yard line. And
false start.
Looks like Raiders jumped. They're going to lose 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15. They'll back it up to the 42-yard line. First and 15. 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. This game is tied at 7. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Shorb is going to throw the ball, throws it out right. It is complete. Receivers run out of bounds. That is Troy Oliver again on the catch, and he's going to be run out of bounds about the 30-yard line. And it will be 2nd down and 3. Ball's on the right-hand hash. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Handoff right up the middle to Moore. He picks up the first down. Chains are going to move. Ball's on the 26-yard line. Now 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Shorb looks to the sideline to pick up the play call. Now they change the call. Takes the snap. Hands off to Moore right up the middle. Gets out of a tackle. Gets down inside the 20. Tackled about the 16-yard line.
Great blocking there by this Rouse offensive line to spring forward more on that carry. Tim, just the runs that they're able to get up the middle, so different from what we've been able to see teams do.
Handoff again to Moore. He's going to pick up another first down. Gets to the 15-yard line, inside the 15 to the 14. That's going to give them enough for a first down.
First down, Raiders.
Moving the chains again. Now Moore checks out. In comes Marcus Waldman into the game at running back. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Man in motion now comes left. They hand off to the receiver in motion. And he gets tackled about the 13-yard line. That is Troy Oliver on the carry.
Carlton Schrank on the tackle up from his safety spot. Good tackle by Schrank.
E.J. Moore checks back in at running back. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. The receivers are to the wide side of the field. Shorb clapped his hands, now looks back to the sideline to get the play call. And fake hands off, throws it across the middle for a touchdown.
Wow, nobody home down the middle of the field. Shorb, Tim, you could have completed that pass. There was nobody down the middle of the field there. Shorb could have thrown it underhand, and they would have been able to catch it.
Nicholas Hudson on the catch.
Busted coverage by the Panthers, all out to try to stop Moore up the middle.
Mason Johnson on to kick the point after attempt. The kick is up, and he misses it. And the Raiders have a 13-7 lead with 2:53 left in the first quarter. Greg, very impressive drive by the Raiders.
It was, exactly what we've seen out of this team. Good, solid passes underneath. Shorb stepping up into the pocket when he can. But I'm more impressed, honestly, with how they've been running the ball, Tim, because the passes we knew were going to come, kind of figured that this Liberty Hill team was going to be able to hold E.J. Moore and I believe it's Cannon in check. And right now those guys are picking up chunks of yardage. And if that's the case, it's just going to make Shorb all the more dangerous in those play action situations. Right there was evidence of it when he handed it off to Moore. Everybody collapsed. Nobody took the tight end down the middle, and it was just too easy there for that score.
Greg, I think you're being kind. You said I could have completed that pass. I've got some bad shoulders, and I'm not sure
you
that
could have underthrown it like Shaq should have shot free throws. Underhand. Man. You could have just underhanded it up there.
I'm going old school. If you're going to do that, we're going Rick Barry. We're not talking about Shaq.
Rick Barry. You could have Rick Barried it into the end zone.
It's going to be returned to kick off. And Liberty Hill's down the sideline. I think that's Hudson. He gets a great return, run out of bounds about the 43.
Good job by Hudson. Just been waiting all season for guys to kick to him, and finally he gets a team that's gonna, because they might be able to put some points on the board. Carter Hudson dangerous. You don't want to give it to Long on the other side, so they're taking the lesser of two evils there and going with Hudson.
Liberty Hill has good starting position at their own 43-yard line. Ball's on the right-hand hash. The Rouse Raiders lead 13-7 with 2 minutes and 46 seconds left to go in the first quarter of play. Handoff left inside to Pitchford. Gets a block. Picks up about 5 yards on first down. Be 2nd and 5.
Good solid run by Pitchford.
Pitchford does a little bit of everything as well. We've seen him take snaps under quarterback. He is probably one of the quarterbacks on the depth chart, but he's done a really good job running the ball. 2nd and 5. Hand off to Noah Long, left-hand side. Gets across the 50, gets close to a first down. I think he's going to be a little short. It'll bring up 3rd and inches.
Now I have a feeling if you're over the 50, it's going to be time to go for it, especially with the way Rouse is able to move the ball. Try to get your defense some rest over there and move the ball down the field.
3rd and less than a yard. Handoff left-hand side. That is Logan Dyer. Picks up the first down, a pickup of 4 yards.
First down, Panthers.
Dyer with a tough run. Picking up those good yardage to get the first down. Moves the ball in the chain. The ball now is on the Rouse Raider 44-yard line. A minute and a half left to go in this first quarter of play. Rouse leads 13-7 over Liberty Hill. Handoff to Noah Long, left-hand side, and he doesn't get a whole lot, but pickup of 3 yards to the 41-yard line.
And now you can start to see again Rouse creeping in, doing what you need to do to stop this Liberty Hill running attack. You start walking up them safeties. The linebackers start cheating up. Everybody starts getting a little bit closer to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 7. Pitch to the right-hand side to Noah Long, and he gets hit only after a gain of 1 yard. Not much doing there. The blockers couldn't get it strung out well enough.
Christian Lyons came in from his safety position and laid a wallop on Noah Long. And Tim, they have 3 safeties back now, trying to get a read on where the ball is going.
3rd and 6. Might see a pass play here, Greg. Not sure. Yeah, we do. It's going to be up in the air. Vickers throws it downfield to a receiver, and he's dropped.
It was dropped, folks. Vickers put it on the money, and unfortunately the ball just popped out. Right on the money goes Vickers. Tim called the pass play, which, folks, if you know Liberty Hill, that's about a 1 in 100 call, Tim, a 1%er on the money there. Wide open was Pitchford.
Greg,
now he's going to get that open.
No. I've been calling this guys long enough. I told somebody before this game, I sometimes know about what type of play they're going to run. And it's another pass play by Vickers. He throws it downfield, and this one is complete for the first down to Noah Long.
Great job by Long getting it at the point, at the highest point. Jumps up and grabs it, goes and gets it. As a running back, Tim, don't see it a lot.
Greg, we just made Liberty Hill history.
Back-to-back passes. Who'd have thunk it? My goodness.
Might be the first back-to-back pass plays in Liberty Hill modern-day history.
Definitely in the first quarter.
And that's going to do it at the end of the first quarter. Liberty Hill has the ball on the 18-yard line at the end of the first quarter. Greg, it's 13-7. I'm not lying when I say that. I don't know if I've ever seen legitimate back-to-back pass plays by a Liberty Hill offense since the start of the Jerry Vance era.
They were 2 legitimate passes, folks, too. They were design plays.
And on the money. Vickers put it on the dot.
And Vickers doesn't get a lot of chance to pass like we had talked about. So sometimes he throws it, gets a little air underneath him, he gets excited. You know, he's like, oh, here comes the pass play. Coach, call the pass play. He drops back and he throws it 5 yards over their head. Neither of these, they were both on the money. But great job by Noah Long making that catch. It was all about, that catch there, getting up and going and getting it and picking up that first down. Huge play by Noah Long.
Guys, as we get ready to start the second quarter, don't miss out on the UIL Football State Championships that starts Wednesday, December 15th at the AT&T Center in Arlington, Texas. Ticket information and more can be found at uiltexas.org. Greg, we've been there.
Yes, we have.
We have been to the state championship, calling the game twice in our broadcast history. Winning one and coming up a little short in the other.
A little shy.
Here we go. First down for Liberty Hill. Pitch out left to Noah Long. Gets across the line of scrimmage and picks up about 5, maybe 6 yards there on first down.
Good solid run there on first down again.
Caden Hutchman there on the stop.
And again, with this Panther team picks up that huge run on first down, it does open up the playbook.
2nd and 4 up the line of scrimmage. Ball on the left-hand hash. Vickers hands off left-hand side to Noah Long, and nothing doing there. He's going to lose yardage on this play. Not a productive result of that play, as he's going to be dropped for 2 yards. They'll bring up a 3rd and 5. Maybe 6. Yeah, 3rd and 6 now, Greg.
Wide side of the field, the right side of the field, wide open.
Up the line of scrimmage they go. The ball is on the 14-yard line. Hand off to Dyer. Good yards. Gets close to the first down, Greg. I think he's a little short, but it's going to be a very... Actually, they're going to give it to him. One of the refs is saying, yes, he's got it, and he does. First down for Liberty Hill at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal.
Needed a big run out of Dyer there. He delivered, moved the chains.
Really good run for Dyer. 1st and goal. Ball is set right in the middle of the hashes. Vickers takes a snap. Hands off left-hand side. Good run down to the 3 by Pitchford. 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. Ball's now marked on the left-hand hash. 10 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Rouse leads Liberty Hill 13-7. Up the line of scrimmage they come. Vickers takes a snap, hands off to Logan Dyer. He gets hit at the 1. Short by a yard. 3rd and goal. Another good tough run by Logan Dyer, getting a couple of tough yards. He gets stood up right there at the 1. Andon Thomas checks in for Dyer, bringing in a bigger body. Here we go, 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. Vickers under center. Pitchford talks to the Vickers, gets set in a different spot, takes it hands off left-hand side to Thomas, and he gets in. Andon Thomas with a touchdown run. All-State middle linebacker, punter extraordinaire, put a rushing touchdown in the win column for Andon Thomas. Good job off the left side. Big body, number 10. They couldn't stop him. He just drove it right into the end zone, Tim. Tied this ball game up. Joseph Ramon is the deep snapper, snapping back to Vickers. Ethan Minnick's the kicker. Minnick's kick is up. And it's good, and Liberty Hill regains the lead, 14-13, here in the second quarter with 9:22 to play until halftime.
Just like that, the Panthers go right down the field and take the lead on the extra point. Great job by this Liberty Hill offense.
Got to make another comment on the Liberty Hill community coming out and filling the stands, Greg. Looking across there, what a massive crowd that has come out to watch the Panthers this evening. Just an amazing sight to see this community come out and support these kids and want to watch Liberty Hill football. Again, as I look over, we're on the home side and Liberty Hill is visitors, and truly the visiting stands are literally packed on the other side. I'm so impressed of the following from the Panther faithful wanting to watch this game here live here in Pflugerville. This beautiful stadium here called The Field, The Field. Fair caught at the 25-yard line.
So quick scores from around the area. Marble Falls and Alamo Heights locked up at 0 in the second quarter. Aledo trails South Oak Cliff 33-28. Crosby and College Station A&M consolidated 15-15 in the second quarter. Tim, on that one, Lovejoy up 7 over Mansfield Timberview. And Texarkana, Texas High 34-7 over Port Neches.
Port Neches, there you go.
How about that?
Yep, tied at 0 in Marble Falls with 2 minutes left to go until halftime. All right, Mason Shorp hands it off right up the middle. And that looks like E.J. Moore on the carry. He gets a couple, maybe 3 yards on the carry.
Good patience by Rouse to run the ball, try to establish the run, try to get him in those second and third and shorts, manageable downs.
Here we go. Shorp throwing it up in the air, throws it downfield again, has an open receiver, and it's caught at the 25. The 10-5 touchdown. That is to Troy Oliver this time. A 70-yard touchdown pass.
Too easy for Rouse just to throw it up top like that. Aiden Burrell got caught watching the paint dry, got behind him. Rouse up 19-14 on the bomb from Shorb. And is this when they're going to try to go for 2? Nope, they're going to go for 1 here.
You know that the coaches are probably telling them you need to keep an eye out on it. Snap is back, the kick is up, and it is good. And the Raiders regain the lead 20-14 with 8 minutes, 50 seconds left to go until halftime. And Greg, that's not the last time we see Shorb throw it up like that tonight. They're going to do that now until Liberty Hill can show that they can get pressure on Shorb or stop them. They're going to continue to do that every drive.
Well, in both cases, it's a wide receiver on a cornerback on a deep post move, where he's running towards folks. He's running towards the goalpost down the middle of the field. There's no safety there to speak of, whether that's by design or they're just McMahon or Schrank are not. They're not responsible for that ball over the top. It was Carter Hudson on the first one, and it was Aiden Burrell on that one. Both of them, corner was the last man to beat, and Shorb just chucked it up in the air. Really didn't have to be accurate on either throw, Tim. He just really put air underneath it and let his receiver run right into it.
Here is the kickoff. Mason Johnson set to kick this ball, and he kicks it up in the air. Going to be caught about the 22 by Hudson, drops it, and Noah Long jumps on the ball. That's very dangerous there. So Liberty Hill will start this drive at their 22-yard line, 23-yard line.
Extremely uncharacteristic of Carter Hudson to put that ball on the turf. Normally sure-handed is Hudson.
Ball's on the right-hand hash for this offense to start this drive. Vickers under center and going to follow running back himself into the hole, and he's going to pick up 5 yards. And I'm not sure if that was a design play or he just missed the running back, but he gets hit hard after a...
He did get hit pretty hard, Tim, after he picked up that yardage.
So 2nd and 5. Jackson Harrison, the center, up the line. Pitch to Noah Long. Actually, Grady Flynn picks up the first down, picks up 6 yards.
Now last week, folks, the defense that Bernie Champion brought out against the Panthers had 1 high safety, and he was responsible for taking care of the long runs. Rouse is doing it with 3 safeties, Tim, and they've been pretty successful on not giving up the big play. They have been giving up a lot of these 6- and 7-yard runs because they have those 3 men out of the box, but they're flowing to the ball pretty well.
First down play, handoff left-hand side to Logan Dyer, and he picks up another 5 yards for the Panthers.
7:40 on the running clock. The Panthers do get the ball starting in the second half.
Greg, quick score update that Alamo Heights has taken a 7-0 lead over Marble Falls with 1 minute left to go until halftime. Marble Falls coached by former assistant football coach Brian Herman. Knows this offense very well. Marble Falls runs the same offense. 2nd and 5 by the Panthers. Going to be a pass play by Vickers. Throws it across the middle and incomplete. Has an open receiver, has a step on him, could not connect. Greg, 3 pass plays in the first half.
And I think it's just like I was saying before, good for, even if the pass play doesn't connect, just good for that to be in the safety's mind so that they understand that play possibly can come at any time. Better make sure that I'm not flowing to the ball too hard, or else it's going to go beyond me.
3rd and 5. Hand off to Grady Flynn. Right-hand side has some blockers in front. There's a flag on the play. And that may be going against Liberty Hill. No gain on the play.
Have to think it's against Liberty Hill.
For a chop block. It's thrown in the area of what could be a chop block.
Injury timeout on the field.
And there is an injury on the field. Greg, we'll take a quick break and get this sorted out. It will be either 3rd or 4th down when we come back. You're listening to Liberty Hill football on Vype.
Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, one of the largest broadcast networks in Texas and the nation. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com. Vype is the leader in high school sports broadcasts. We've been doing it for 15 years.
7-13, again, another reverse, breaking tackles, dives to the end zone, touchdown Rangers.
16 seconds, really close at the corner. Rotates to Wilson, she fires the 3. Oh my God, it went in! Cavaliers pull ahead by 1.
Log on to Vype, VYPE.com.
After the injured player comes off the field, it is holding against Liberty Hill, and Rouse has elected to decline it to bring up 4th and 5, forcing the punting unit for Liberty Hill to come onto the field. And had Liberty Hill gotten a little bit closer to the first down, I'm sure they would have taken the penalty. But since it's 4th and 5, electing to force them to punt, Liberty Hill is in their punting formation. And then Thomas back, takes the snap. Looks like he's going to throw it, Greg. Now he's going to run it. And he's going to be short of the first down.
Depends on where the
No, Greg. Nope. 2 yards short. 2 yards short. Didn't make it. Going to be turnover on downs.
They're not looking at it. They're going to give it to him on the other side. I don't think they're going to mark it off depending on where the ball is.
No, Greg, he's way short.
Way short.
Way short. And there's a player hurt down on the sidelines either as the flow went and Andon Thomas got tackled out of bounds. It looks like somebody got hit as all the players got pushed out towards the sideline. We saw this last week, Craig, where a trainer got hit as the flow went that direction.
Oh, she got hit hard. Her head hit the turf hard. I hope that she is okay. She was no longer on the sideline.
This one's different. I can't tell. Yep. Greg, there's a player right here got hit. If you look at it right here, them walking this player here off the field, right directly in front of us.
I see him.
And so one of the players got rolled up on for the Rouse Raiders. I'm trying to see if it had a 4 on the end of it. They want to make sure it wasn't one of their running backs, and I really can't see that number. But here we go. 1st and 10 now that it's over on downs at Liberty Hill's 43-yard line. And the Rouse Raiders have excellent field position. And going to hand off for the receiver. He gets hit at the line of scrimmage, a gain of only 1, as Troy Oliver was on the carry.
Liberty Hill still playing their base defense, locked up man-to-man. Safeties walked up to the line to try to help with the run.
2nd and 9. Two receivers right, one to the left, snaps back to Shorb. Shorb's looking across the middle, throws it up in the air for grabs. Overthrows the receiver this time, incomplete pass. Greg got a tip from my wife. She's watching the game too and listening to us, and she did say it was a player that got injured. When And if I'd have looked at the text quick enough, I would have seen before I saw it. But, I can't always look at my wife's text.
The guys from the TV are in the booth right next to us. I think we can have them turn the TV. We can get some of that replay action going on.
Big third down play here, Greg. I think this is 4-down territory no matter what for Rouse. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, snaps back. Fake handoff, throws the left across the middle. It is complete enough for a first down, and that is complete to Jalen Becerra, who's done some damage to Liberty Hill. A pickup of about 15 yards.
Standard slant, great pitch and catch, no pressure from the Panthers. Shorb delivered it on the money to Becerra, who just ran a simple 7-8 yard and in.
Yep. Ball's now on the 26-yard line. 5 minutes, 50 seconds left to go until halftime. Rouse leads 20-14, snaps back, handoff right up the middle. Pickup of 2 or 3 yards. That's Justin Cannon on the carry, I do believe.
Well, it has been
Cannon.
Pretty standard fare now. It is run the ball on first down, throw it on second and third. That's what Rouse has been doing. They've been picking up 2, 3, 4 yards on first down and then putting it in the air the rest of the way.
2nd and 7 after a pickup of 3. The ball's on the Liberty Hill 23-yard line. Ball on the left-hand hash. Shorb takes the snap, fake hands off, throws it out left, and it is caught and complete, but a loss of a yard on the play. Good coverage.
Carter Hudson, not fooled at all, came right up in on that backside screen or backside wide receiver screen to Becerra. Carter Hudson having none of it. He stayed right with Becerra, right in his hip pocket.
3rd down and 8. Ball's at the 24-yard line of Liberty Hill now, left-hand hash. Surely a pass play. But we see a short one. Look across the middle, or is he going to throw it long? I think he at least wants to pick up some yards or try to get that first down. Snaps back. Shorb looking. Trying to run. Now throws it across the middle. It's complete. And it is, ball's loose, but they're going to call it a touchdown. Troy Oliver on the catch, and when he came across the goal line and hit the ground, a ball came loose. Liberty Hill recovered, but the referee said it was a touchdown.
Pitch and catch from Shorb to Oliver. We're looking at the replay now. And it looks exactly like that. Looks like they're going to go for, they're going to kick the 1 point now. 26-14, Panthers. Down 12.
Snaps back. The kick is up. And it is good. And the Rouse Raiders extend their lead over Liberty Hill 27-14 with 4 minutes and 28 seconds left to go until halftime. Liberty Hill's going to get the ball here, Greg, and they really, to stay on pace with the Raiders, need a drive down the field and try to score before halftime.
You got to do something here, absolutely, to stay in this game, or you're gonna get walked in the second half if the defense can't stop Rouse. You got to be able to put points on the board and then make a play. Liberty Hill has already turned them over once, but Rouse still has managed to put on 27 points. Andon Thomas tried to pick it up. I think that was an option, and Thomas has the option to punt it, or he has the option to try to pick up the first down. He was just short in trying to do that, tried to make a play, and just gave the ball back to Rouse, and they did exactly what they were supposed to do, took it right down the field and put it in, put themselves up 13 points here in the second quarter rather.
Well, Liberty Hill would like to have a kick return here with Carter Hudson and Noah Long and Gavin Salinas back deep. All three capable of a good return. The kick is going towards Salinas. He's going to catch it at the 11. Run down the sideline across the 20, the 25, or gets to the 30. Thought I saw a flag, but now I don't see it. Gets to the 31, 32-yard line. Not a bad return by Salinas. And ball will be on the Liberty Hill 32-yard line. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left. Plenty of time for Liberty Hill to get a drive down the field. Up to the line of scrimmage they come. Vickers hands off left inside to Pitchford. Gets across the 35 to the 37-yard line. Pickup of 6 yards on first down.
Good solid run by Pitchford. Off the left side. They've been doing a good job moving the ball in these early downs for sure. Just need to string something together.
2nd and 4. Hand off again to Pitchford. He gets across the 40. 1 yard short of the first down. Picks up 3. It'll be 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
Plays coming in from the sideline. 3.5 minutes left to go until halftime. Liberty Hill down 27-14 to Rouse. Up the line of scrimmage they come. Vickers takes the snap. Hands off left inside to Noah Long. Has the first down. Gets to the 45-yard line. Picks up 4 yards and enough needed for the first.
Good hard run by Long off the left side. Moving the chains.
Greg, they've done a good job holding Noah Long in check this evening. They've limited the damage that he's been able to do. I'm sure they've got a couple linebackers skiing on him. Hand off left-hand side to Pitchford. Gets to the 50 to the 49-yard line. They're going to mark him down right at midfield at the 50, so he'll pick up a 5.
That play there to the left side with Joe Pitchford has been good for 6-7 yards every time they've run it seems like. That play has been running downhill all night long. I'd like to see it more often. Liberty Hill has no problem running the same play again and again until you can stop it.
That plays behind Julius Osborne and Chance Pogue. 2 really good blockers for Liberty Hill. Vickers takes a snap. Inside handoff. The ball's on the turf, but looks like Liberty Hill recovered. Noah Long on the carry. It looked like it came out of his hand and he just fell on it.
That inside handoff, devastating if it's blocked right at the point of attack and shoots Noah Long out like he's out of a cannon. Right there, he just got caught up by the front 4 of these Rouse Raiders, who have done a pretty good job of bending, not breaking.
3rd and 3. Going to be a pass play. Vickers looking downfield, throws it downfield into coverage, incomplete pass. 4th down. And Liberty Hill's going to go for it. 4th and 3. Greg, we've seen 4 pass plays now, I think, from Liberty Hill.
I have a feeling we're going to see some more.
In the first half, no doubt. And here it is, 4th down for Liberty Hill. Maybe a student body left. It's pitched left. It's got a first down. Noah Long gets it down to the 42-yard line. Great play. Blockers out in front. But again, Rouse has done a great job limiting the big gains from this Liberty Hill offense. They're limiting it to 2, 3, 7 yards. Pass play again by Vickers. Throws it across the field. Downfield. There's a penalty downfield as the receiver is being held. Pitchford was going downfield, and the defender was holding him, or it might have been a complete to Pitchford. So it is pass interference going to be going against Rouse. And
I don't know if they're going to get a pass interference. I think they're going to get a hold. I think it's going to be a hold. We'll see if they yeah. I think it's just going to be a 5-yard variety before the ball is in the air.
Greg, when is the last time we ever got to call pass interference against a team against Liberty Hill? I wanted to do it. Didn't get it.
Of an eligible pass receiver. That's a 10-yard penalty from the previous spot and an automatic first down.
So it's a 10-yard penalty if you heard from the previous spot. It will be a automatic first down. Ball is now on the 32-yard line of Rouse, but it's 1 minute and 31 seconds left to go until halftime. So play calls have to be smart. Noah Long with a pitch out the right side, trying to get to the sideline, cuts back up, gets to the 20-yard line. A good play, good run. First down again for Liberty Hill, but the clock's going to continue to move.
2 timeouts for the Panthers, so you have a feeling that the clock really not going to be an issue here, as long as the Panthers are able to stick it in the end zone.
First and 10 from the 20. Ball's on the right-hand hash. Vickers under center. Takes the snap. Inside handoff to Logan Dyer. Picks up maybe 3 yards, 2 to 3 yards on first down. And now Liberty Hill calls a timeout. Greg, as you grind this out, we're in this timeout. 1 minute, 3 seconds left. You got to hang on. You got to use that last timeout strategically, okay? On the sideline, are you, the special team coach, getting your field goal team kicking ready to run onto the field?
You know that they're ready right now in the sense that if everybody that's on that field goal unit understands that they have to be ready at a moment's notice to get out there and go get it. It's second down now, so these next couple plays are going to be, telling. But if it gets to fourth down and the clock is running, it could happen pretty quick where they're going to have to run out. So yeah, I bet that they understand that they're out there and they're going to be ready to go, but they're not wanting to get three. They're wanting to punch it in the end zone for sure.
But Greg, here you are at 2nd and 8 in times of the essence now. You're 18 yards away from the end zone, and you're really not in the optimum location to kick that field goal as you're on the far right hash. So might we see a play come back to the middle? They still got that timeout, and we'll see what they do right here. Here they go, 2nd and 8 from the 18. Handoff right-hand side to Noah Long, and he gets down to the 12. Be a couple yards short, maybe 3 yards short.
They called
two plays.
They called 2 plays.
They sure did. It's 51 seconds left. Now it's 3rd and 3. The pass play by Vickers, throws it up in the air towards Pitchford, and he catches it in the end zone. Flags down, but it's a touchdown. Touchdown, Panthers! Vickers on the money over the top to Pitchford, who hauled it in. Tim, they're throwing the ball all over Pflugerville here tonight. Reese Vickers to Pitchford. They're going to talk about it. Decline that. Put 6 on the board. Great pass by Vickers. They called 2 plays. Vickers took advantage of it.
Defensive pass interference, number 48.
Greg, and the interference was on Pitchford. They were grabbing Pitchford. Pitchford catches the ball as the defender is hanging on him. Great play by Pitchford, and even a better pass by Vickers.
He actually did catch it through the pass interference. Great catch by Pitchford.
Snaps back. Minix with the kick up. And it's good, and Liberty Hill cuts into the Rouse Raider lead, 27-21. Greg, 42 seconds left. Let me tell you,
there's an enormous amount of time.
Listen, I have no doubt what Rouse is going to do. They're going to get the ball. They're going to take at least 2 shots downfield, one-on-one coverage against Liberty Hill's defense. No doubt in my mind that that's what they're going to do. They're going to take their shots. With 42 seconds, they're going to take their shots.
So you have the 3 timeouts. You got the 42 seconds.
Yep.
Really, with the way that they've been scoring with the 1-hitters and the 2-hitters, the time is really not a factor at all.
Yep.
Well, what the Panthers have to think about is, do they get into some type of prevent defense? Do they back up Mac Mahan? Do they back up Carlton Schrank and really take that over the top play that has been moving the ball down the field so far? Give up the underneath pass, give up the short run, try to run this clock, make them burn the timeouts.
I'm like you. I don't know how much they practice that, Greg. I don't know if they have those. I don't know what the strategy is.
Single high safety. You know that if you just want to back up,
put Hudson back there,
some type of prevent. Mac Mahan, I bring Caden and Carlton Schrank back, and cut the field in half and make sure beat you. Make sure do something that he hasn't been able to do all night, and really sustain a drive underneath, because he has not been able to do that. He's just been breaking stuff over the top long.
Returned, very short return to the 27-yard line of Rouse. 37 seconds left. Greg, I'm gonna disagree with you. I'm gonna tell you that I think that Shorb is going to take long shots down the field and not try to get something where they can get into field goal range. I think that they're hungry. I think there's blood in the water, and they're wanting to go for the kill. And and what I mean by that is they're wanting the big hit, and that's what I'm expecting them to do. But they do hand off right up the middle with a big run, 11 yards there on first down. But Greg, I think Liberty Hill's okay with that.
Absolutely. I'm looking at the safeties right now to kind of see where they're trying to play in the middle of the field.
25 seconds left.
Colin Brandt, I believe.
Snaps back. Now here goes the hit. Throws an incomplete pass. The clock's going to stop at 18 seconds. Greg, when do you I think now is when we're going to start. We're going to see that shot right here. We're going to see that play right here, since that was an incomplete pass, and it's second down. I think he's taking that shot right now.
Wanting to do it is great. They just haven't had the chance to, with Liberty Hill playing back, and you can see the safety now for Liberty Hill walking back. Colin Brandt.
McMahon's back. Yep, here it is. Looking for that play. Here it is. Throws it downfield. And it's almost intercepted.
Exactly, that's Colin Brandt backing up, just playing deep, playing the safety over the top. You're not going to get that pass on us right now because we are playing it back. The only thing that you're going to be able to get is that underneath.
Yep.
And right there, Shorb tried to take a shot. Brandt should have caught it. For sure. And now here comes Caden McMahon. He's going to play in the same spot. Look for Shorb, just like Tim said, to do the same kind of thing.
Gray, they actually are not in that formation right now. They've changed it up, and it's a little scary because it looks like it's man-to-man coverage. They don't have that safety back right here. Now Andon Thomas is dropping back, but not in the safety position. Snaps back. It's going to go. It's an inside shovel pass to the running back. He's still across now midfield. On his feet, still tackled about the 42-yard line with 1 second left.
Quick stop on the clock operator.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Homie clock operator.
Wow, that was fast. He was going down. I could not believe they got it with the 1 second. I would love to see the replay of that, of where that clock was. My goodness, Tim, that clock should be expired. They were still going down. They gave him the home clock spot there. 1 second. Short going to take a shot to the end zone.
And Walker talking to him about that, but that's not going to change. You can't replay it, can't do anything. That's what it is. It's 1 second left from the 42-yard line of Liberty Hill. Greg, now we're going to see loose coverage, and the danger here is if Shorb decides to throw it mid about down to the 20 to the 10-yard line, we're more than likely that is a completable pass with looser coverage there. Could they get in after catching the ball?
I mean, you're going to rely. You're going to give that up. You want that to happen. That's what the Liberty Hill defense is asking them to do. Throw it underneath. Here's that pitch pass. We know you're going to try to make a play. We're not going to let you beat us over the top. We're going to run our safety back. You don't get to do that. You don't get to throw that bomb. And you can see McMahon.
Here it is.
A good 30 yards back from the line of scrimmage.
Here is the last play of the half from the 42-yard line. Snaps back. Shorb's looking. Throws it across the middle. Downfield is complete. Oh, it's pitched up. It's still loose. Rouse picks it up. And finally kicked out of bounds inside the 5.
The old hook and ladder, Tim. They busted it out. A hook and ladder. He dribbled it on the 15-yard line for a few. And then kicked it out. If he was able to make a move, he would have got it. But Tim, exactly what happened. They threw it underneath Short. They did a little razzle-dazzle to try to do something. Credit this Liberty Hill defense for shutting the door, keeping them out. 3 yards to go, and he'd have been in for a score.
And it wasn't a typical. It was attempted hook and ladder. When the receiver pitched it out, it hit the turf and bounced. It bounced actually up into the receiver's hand.
He picked it up. And that's a successful hook and ladder with a dribble in between. I know they didn't call on that dribble.
Yep.
He didn't say hook and bounce pass it to him. I guarantee
that's not how they designed that, I'm sure.
No, not at all.
Well, as we go in here to halftime, Liberty Hill is down by 6, 27-21 against the Rouse Raiders, and they will go in there and try to regroup. But, man, is this the type of game that you anticipated?
Exactly. I think we talked about it was a shootout last year, and we're in for a shootout here this year. You got two teams, and they're both having trouble stopping the other one's style. Liberty Hill did decide to get in on the pass and put one in there. So Liberty Hill opening up the playbook and taking what the defense gives them. And what I mean by that is when the defense is walking up and they're flowing to the ball as hard as Rouse is, you have to put that ball in the air behind them. You have to soften it up to allow that offense to work. So credit this coaching staff for trying to put pressure on them and through the air. And, yeah, we know that Liberty Hill runs the ball, but you got to play the game that's in front of you. And right now, with the way that this Rouse defense is walking up on this Liberty Hill offense, Vickers might have to do a little bit more damage with his arm in the second half.
Greg, I'm glad you brought that up because what I think is happening too is that the Rouse Raiders are going in there right now. Their defensive coaches are having to regroup and said, hey, they didn't work on pass plays much all week defending Liberty Hill. They've done a great job against the run. Undoubtedly a great job. Liberty Hill, I think, by design, through these passes to force them to make a couple of changes, loosen up. Now, again, Liberty Hill was successful. They completed 2 big plays, and they threw the ball, I think 5, maybe 6 times, okay? And could have completed 4 of the 5.
At least,
right?
yeah, absolutely.
And so I think that's that Rouse is going to have to pay a little bit of attention to here in halftime and making some adjustments. Liberty Hill's all in favor of that because by making an adjustment, you're going to have to loosen something up. Or do you go in if you're Rouse and say, we're doing everything right, let's keep doing what we're doing?
You're going to force Liberty Hill to beat you, and if they're going to beat you and not do what not dance with the girl that brought, hey, they beat, tip your cap, Liberty Hill beat us with a better play. Let's focus on what we're focusing on. What we did in the first half work, let's keep going. I doubt they're going to throw their defensive game plan in the trash can just yet.
No.
Maybe make some adjustments, but I think that they're going to feel like the latter, like you said. Let's keep doing what we were doing and adjust a little bit. Maybe not change it too much.
You talk about dance with who brung you, but Liberty Hill is dancing with Rouse's partner right now.
Absolutely
with a couple of these passes. I'm just letting you know.
Absolutely did.
And we see how that goes. Folks, right now it's 27-21. The Rouse Raiders over the Panthers have got a great game going on. We're going to take a break. You can listen to the band's performance here at halftime, and we'll be back in just a little bit for the start of the second half. You are listening to Liberty Hill Football on Vype Sports.
It's been parents. They've been confronted with countless challenges and have always risen to the occasion. If it isn't too much to ask, the 826,000 high school student athletes in Texas have one last request.
Please, set an example.
Disorderly fan conduct at high school athletic events is on the rise. It increasingly involves parents. There's no question that parents are passionate. There's no question they care about their children. But at a time when we're all wound a little more tightly than usual, it's worth remembering this about Texas high school sports. Always be a good example. Stop unruly fan behavior before it starts.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts.
Wait, hold on just a moment.
It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts, but did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at vype.com.
All of us love sports, but not all sports are created equal. College sports have big budgets, dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets, millionaire owners, lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much, but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. Texas high school sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Hey, buddy, you say you wish someone was covering your favorite high school sports teams? You just couldn't make it to the game and you need to find out now what's going on? Well, my friend, your prayers are answered. Go to Vype, VYPE.com and hit Find Your School to see what Vype is saying about your great community. See for yourself why Vype is the leader in high school sports coverage in Texas. Check us out at Vype, VYPE.com.
5A-2, Let's Groove.
Are you worried how 2020 has impacted your teen's social development? We are too. Want to know what might help? Participating in the performing arts in high school. It's been hard being a teenager recently. Hard to cope, hard to keep up, hard not to feel like you're missing out. Everything's different and nobody knows what's next. Encouraging your son or daughter to participate in performing arts can really help. Those are high school activities like band, orchestra, choir, theater, speech, and debate. They'll make new friends, develop confidence, and feel the satisfaction of being part of a team. Participation in the performing arts aren't a cure-all, and they certainly won't make the pandemic go away, but they will make the teenagers in your family feel like they're part of something special. This message presented by the NFHS and the Texas University Interscholastic League.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
What's your favorite high school sports memory? A late inning rally? A game-winning shot? A photo finish? Maybe it's a pep rally or a pregame ritual. Maybe it's the euphoria of a late-night bus ride home after a hard-fought win. Maybe it's having pizza with teammates after the game. Now, imagine if it never happened at all. School sports need your help. With budgets getting tighter, it's more than the games that are on the line. It's all the traditions, the community pride, the culture of your hometown high school. Plus, all those memories that are on the line too. What can you do? It's simple. Buy a ticket when you can. Go to a game. Take the whole family. Let's do everything we can to keep those cherished school sports memories alive.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Second half, the Rouse Raiders are leading this game 27-21. They're on the field now, about to go through the 6.5 rated inflatable. I think it's a little generous.
A little generous spot.
Yep, I do think it
Gets the playoff spot.
It gets that playoff spot. It gets that
Playoff clock stop.
It gets that Notre Dame privileged rating. So I'm gonna get the hate mail now.
Heads up.
So, Greg, we're getting ready for could be another exciting half. Now, Liberty Hill deferred to receive the ball in the second half. So that's a fun fact, is that Liberty Hill is going to be getting the ball here in the second half of play.
Look out for the onside kick. Teams love to take away the onside kick. We've seen it before in the playoffs with the way that the defense is trying to stop this team. Rouse trying to steal a possession and get it back any way they can. The teams that do beat Liberty Hill in these types of games, they throw everything out the window. They don't stay stock, right? They don't just go with what they normally do. They run a little bit of trick plays. We just saw it at the end of the half. Yeah. The hook and ladder, one move here or there, that could have been devastating. So, just be aware of something like that happening. We'd love to see Liberty Hill just get the ball, march right down the field, take the lead, and maybe look to try to cover up those long passes down the field. Bring the safety back, roll over too deep, do something to where Shorb is going to have to pass underneath and make his guys, make plays underneath. Can't have those big over-the-top plays anymore. That's got to be done with those.
They're going to come out and do it, Greg. You know they are. It's been successful. That's how they've gotten the points on the board. And just a reminder, everybody, if you want to give a shout out on the air, shoot me an email at lhfootball21@yahoo.com, lhfootball21@yahoo.com, and tell me who you are, where you're listening from. And if you got a special shout out to a player or participant in tonight's contest, we will do that. And again, everybody, don't miss out on the UIL Football State Championship starting Wednesday, December 15th at the AT&T Center in Arlington, Texas. Ticket information and more can be found at uiltexas.org. They're at Jerry World, Greg. You and I have been there. We called a game a few years ago when Liberty Hill was in the state championship, and walking around there, seeing all the incredible photographs and artwork. I think I even saw one of the Cowboys in a picture running over a Philadelphia Eagle.
I don't remember seeing that picture, Tim.
No?
Pretty sure I didn't.
Okay. It was pretty awesome, though, wasn't it?
I did bring a green Sharpie with me, though. I know that. I remember that part of it, folks.
Were you looking to do some graffiti somewhere?
I'm going to say I'm going to plead the fifth on that one right there.
Did you write? Sariti was here in the bathroom.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Say Go Birds. Go Birds.
It really is an incredible facility.
Unbelievable. The artwork, The whole thing. Huge stadium, the magnificence of it. And, the Panthers, every team in this playoffs here dying for a chance to play there to hoist that title.
Right, and Greg, aren't you in the AV business?
Yes, sir.
Have you installed a TV that big that's there at Jerry World?
My goodness, I wish I have. Maybe 160, 180 inches, probably the biggest. That thing is just massive. It's as big as this dang stadium.
Wait, what's the biggest TV you have installed?
It's not a TV, like 85 inches, right? Those are the biggest TVs right now.
Yeah.
Those are the biggest TVs.
You don't have one of those in your house.
No. 75, but not 85. Close.
Wow. Pretty good. So if you need an install, they can contact you, right?
No, probably not. I'm busy. Too busy.
You're with the company.
It's football season.
It's football season. Can't do that. I bet you get real busy right before the Super Bowl.
Oh my goodness.
And so Liberty Hill's on the field to receive the ball. They're going to be going from our right to the left, down 27-21 as we start the second half of play here. The kickoff team for Rouse is coming onto the field, and as Greg mentioned, you never know if you might see an onside kick. I doubt we see it here, but they don't want to also give Liberty Hill really good field position and cause them to. I think it's too early for that, Greg, but
they're ready for it. You can see Liberty Hill is absolutely ready for it.
They are up, and now they're making a little bit of an adjustment. But they seem to be ready. Back deep is Noah Long. Kick is up. Going to be returnable. Looks like it is Salinas down. No, Carter Hudson down the right-hand side. Gets across the 40. Still on his feet. Dancing around the 45. Hanging on the ball. He's still on his feet across. He's at midfield. A great return for Rocket.
Well, they probably should have got the onside kick. They'd had it in dang near the same spot, and maybe it had a chance to get a great return by the Rocket to put the Panthers 50 yards away from pay dirt here to start the second half.
Greg, did you see his feet just churning and moving, man? What a great return.
Did not stop.
Nope. Ball's placed at midfield here for the first down. And off to Pittsford, left-hand side. He gets that 5 yards, Greg. 6 yards. You talked about how successful that is on the left-hand side of that line, a pickup of 5.
It's been a guaranteed 5-6 yards almost every time.
Gavin Salinas checks into the game. And off right-hand side, and that is to Thomas. And he spins out of a tackle, runs over another one, picks up the first down.
All-State middle linebacker, he also punts, and now he's hitting the spin move and picking up the first down. Great all-around football by Andon Thomas, one of the most talented players in the state.
First down for the Panthers at the 38-yard line. Handoff left-hand side to Pittsford. He gets good yardage, a pickup of about 7 yards on first down.
Again, off that left side, running downhill. The Rouse Raiders don't have an answer for that push off the left side.
2nd and 4. Hey, actually, it's a long 3. Pitch to Noah Long, right-hand side. He gets to the sideline across the 30, 25. Tackled it about the 21-yard line, enough for a first down. He almost broke that one, Greg.
Great run by Long. He's been bottled up tonight. He saw a little green turf in front of him there. Hit the speed burst to pick up the first down. Panthers in business on their first drive.
Ball is placed on the 22-yard line after that run by Noah Long. Right-hand hash. Handoff again to Andon Thomas. Gets across the 15 to the 14-yard line. A pickup of 9.
Absolutely love how number 10 is running with the ball. Both hands over the top of it. They're not getting that ball from Andon Thomas. He is hanging on tightly as he picks up a solid run on first down.
Ball is on the 13-yard line. Less than a yard needed for the first down. Second down. Handoff to Pittsford, left-hand side. He gets the first down and more. Gets inside the 10 to the 7.
Just right over the top with Andon Thomas goes Pittsford. They just go I formation. No Nothing fancy about that, Tim. No slot T there. That's just line them up, hit them in the mouth football. I have a feeling you're going to see it again.
Offensive line is doing a great job. Handoff left-hand side to Pitchford. He gets across the 5 to the 4. Couple of tough yards there for Pitchford.
Brings up 2nd and 5, 2nd and 4.
Yep. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Ball's in the middle of the field between the hashes. 9 minutes left to go in this third quarter of play. Handoff left-hand side. That is a touchdown. Pitchford gets it into the end zone. Greg, what a statement drive by the Panthers.
An absolute answer, Tim. Off the left, off the right, up the middle. Pitchford, Thomas, Long, everybody hitting, adjustments made at the half. They brought it out and put it on the field. They put 6 on the board. Minix trying to make it 7 and give the Panthers the lead again.
Snaps back. The kick is up. And it's good, and Liberty Hill takes the lead 28-27 here in the third quarter. Greg, that drive was a come down, I'm going to punch you in the mouth repeatedly.
It is. It exactly what, when they lined up in the I formation and just ran it right up the middle, that is exactly what they're saying. This isn't about slot T University. This isn't about trying misdirection here and there. It's we are going to run the ball right in your face and put it in the end zone. But here's the thing. Rouse, now the defense goes on the side, licks their wounds. Here comes the offense.
Right.
They're going to do the same thing. This is the shootout we were in last year.
Right.
And Liberty Hill has to be ready. Their defense has to be ready to answer and shut this Raider team down. Tim, halftime adjustments, huge for the Panthers here in trying to see if they can put some pressure on Shorb or force them to throw the ball underneath, get rid of those long passes over the top, which have absolutely killed the Panthers tonight.
Greg, that was a flexing of the muscle drive right there. I'm just telling you.
It really was.
Now they're going to try to a little bit of pooch kick. The ball's on the ground, and it gets fallen onto by Rouse, and that was come dangerously close by being picked up by the Panthers.
Great pooch kick down the middle. The ball did hit the turf, and anytime the ball hits the turf, you know that there's a chance for something to happen.
Ball was placed on the 34-yard line in between the hashes. 8 minutes, 50 seconds left in this third quarter play. Liberty Hill has the lead, 28-27. This game has not disappointed as far as the entertainment value. Mason Shorb, the quarterback for Rouse, 2 receivers right to the left, snaps, fakes, hands off, throws it out to the right-hand side. It is complete to Troy Oliver as he steps out of bounds right about midfield.
Great patience by Shorb there. It looked like Aiden Burrell had taken away the quick hitch. Shorb just threw it right over the top to the second man.
First down for Rouse, snaps back, handoff right up the middle, gets up good yardage. A pickup of 9 on the play. That is to Moore.
It seemed like everybody was still moving on that play. The Rouse Raiders not huddling up.
2nd and 1. Snaps back. A handoff to Moore again. He gets the first down. Gets across the 40 to the 36-yard line. Another first down for Rouse. And now they're doing the same thing, flexing their muscles, Greg, showing Liberty Hill that we can run it right at you as well. Look for see if they continue the same or they loosen it up again, throw another pass, snaps back to Shorb, hands it off again to Moore, and he picks up a couple of yards. It's across the 40 to the 45 to the 34.
I mean, tendencies, every first down they're running the ball. It just seems like that is something that's inherent in this offense is first down, run the ball, second down, pass the ball. We've just seen it so many times, and they just open up the second half that same exact way. I'm sure the players and the coaches picking up on those tendencies.
Snaps back, fake handoff, throw it out in the right-hand side. It is complete. A first down again. A pickup of about 13 yards across the 25 to the 24-yard line.
I am sure the coaching staff for Liberty Hill in the ref's ear talking about how that block was engaged before the pass was thrown. I can see Kent Walker. I guarantee that's what he's talking about right now.
Ball's placed on the 23-yard line, another first down. Snaps back, it's going to be a pass play. Thrown out again. It is complete down the sideline. Run out of bounds about 8-yard gain about the 15-yard line.
Little hitch and go there. Tried to throw it short and then step behind. Did number 10, Jalen Becerra, one of Shorb's favorite targets.
2nd and 2 from the 15-yard line. Snaps back. Handoff right up the middle again to Moore, and he's bottled up right at the line of scrimmage for no gain, maybe a few inches.
Brings up 3rd and short.
Big third down play. Snaps back. Handoff to Moore. He's going to be short of the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. 4th and inches. There's an injured player down on the field from Rouse, one of their offensive linemen. And we're going to stay right here, Greg. And when you lose one of the linemen, they are making big holes in the middle. And more importantly, Greg, it brings up 4th down. You're bringing up a backup lineman that's going to have to come into the field. Might you look to see where he normally lines up? They're probably not going to run the direction of the backup.
You wouldn't think so, but also, do you take the shot here and get the lead? Normally, game theory says 30-28. Let's get it. Let's get that extra point back. We can get 2 more. Mm-hmm. We're on top here, and
Greg, they're going for. No, they're not kicking the field goal.
We don't know yet. We haven't seen that yet. It's 4th down and short. I would probably agree with you, but stranger things have happened, especially with an injured lineman.
No, look, the offense is staying out there. The offense is staying out there, Greg. They're going to go
81 is their kicker, 80 or 81. He was out here kicking at halftime. But the offense is out on the field.
Greg, might we see that fake run and a receiver right over the tight end, right over the middle again, them boxing it up so much. Here we go, 4th down, 2 receivers to the left, none to the right. 4th down and less than a yard, snaps back, fake handoff, throws it out, it's an incomplete pass, and the Panthers are going to take over on downs.
Tim, they tried to throw a quick screen out to the left. It just didn't get there. So much pressure underneath. Huge 4th down stop for the Panthers. And now you got to second guess yourself now. Why didn't we kick the field goal and go up 2 points?
Well, they may be second guess on the play call, Greg. I still think it's the right thing to try to go for it. But Greg, they've been running the ball very successful, picking up yardage against the Liberty Hill defense.
There goes that lineman. There goes that call.
But you threw the ball behind the line to gain. But here we go. Liberty Hill has the ball on the 14. Handoff left-hand side. Good run there by Grady Flynn. Pickup of about 6.
Again, power I off the left side. Not scheme, not slot T. This is us running the ball in your face. And Liberty Hill is just content to run it downhill. Rouse really does not have an answer right now to stop this running game.
2nd and 4 from the 20-yard line. 6 minutes left to go in this 3rd quarter. Handoff right-hand side to Grady Flynn. Not much there. Looks like they grabbed almost like a horse collar. Looked like they got him by the back. Pickup of 1 to the 21-yard line. They got a piece of him. 3rd down and 3. Big 3rd down for Liberty Hill. They need to get a first down here to keep the chains moving. Handoff left-hand side to Noah Long. Bounces off of a tackle. Gets enough for the first down to the 25-yard line.
Tim, second effort there by Long off the left side, which has been the strongest side for these Panthers. That was some good team. That was a good team first down there. Offensive line did the job. Noah Long picked up the extra 1.5 yards they needed to move the chains.
Ball's now placed on the 25-yard line. Handoff left-hand side to Logan Dyer, 3 yards on the carry. Bring up 2nd and 7, 5 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. In the third quarter, Liberty Hill leads by a point, 28-27. Pitch out to the right-hand side to Long. He gets hit in the backfield for a loss. They're going to drop him for 2-yard loss. They read that play perfectly.
Stunt off the left side. Rouse trying to do something to break it up. They shot somebody off the left-hand side and got somebody in the backfield. Stopped Long before he was able to get going. 3rd and long here. Maybe see the pitch play or another pass play from Vickers. This is a long way to get, Tim, on 3rd down.
And now Walker calls a timeout. It is a long way. Hey, quick score update. Alamo Heights still leads Marble Falls by a touchdown in the 4th quarter, Greg. A really close game. Alamo Heights leading Marble Falls 7-0 in the 4th.
Crosby 39-29 over College Station A&M Consolidated. Lovejoy 17-7 over Mansfield Timberview.
Also, San Antonio Brennan leads Bowie 24-21, leads Austin Bowie 24-21.
Some teams from Liberty Hills past here. Carthage losing 27-17 against China Spring, Tim. They're not in our division, but
no, both those teams we've played before. They're quality programs.
Melissa over Waco La Vega 28-7. Looks like Waco La Vega's season could be coming to an end.
Here we go. It's 3rd and 8 for Liberty Hill. You know that the Rouse coaches said, hey, watch out for the pass. 3rd and 8. Pitch out to Noah Long, right-hand side. He gets to 20. He gets the first down on 2nd effort.
Unbelievable run by Noah Long. Gets hit twice, spins once, picks up the first down. Timmy put his hand down to get that first down. Solid run by the sophomore off the right side this time to extend the drive and move the chains. What a run.
First down for Liberty Hill now at the 36-yard line. Handoff left-hand side. That is to Pitchford. He's down the sideline across the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Liberty Hill!
My goodness, Joe Pitchford! He didn't cut it up inside that time. Used his blockers off the left. Statement made by the Panthers as they go up 7. Extra point pending. Tim, what a run!
Great all-around effort from the blockers, and Pitchford staying out in front down the sideline in a foot race to get into the end zone.
My goodness. What a dream start for these Panthers here in the second half. 2 touchdowns, and they stopped Shorb on his 4th down pass attempt.
Got movement on the extra point. They'll probably be backing Liberty Hill up 5 yards. Not a big deal for Ethan Minix. Business as usual. You don't change anything here, Greg, right? When you back up 5,
it doesn't. No, same thing. You just it's such an important extra point because the Panthers are up 7 right now. So this extra point, due to a missed extra point by the Raiders on their 2nd touchdown, Minix has a chance here to put them up 8.
Snaps back. The kick is up. And it is good. And Liberty Hill extends its lead now to 35-27 over the Rouse Raiders. Now, Greg, I'm going to tell you right now what I'm thinking is fixing to happen. You know, last time out, last drive that Rouse did not take the big shots downfield, and I think they're going to start making some of those big shots that were successful for them here in this next drive. I'd be very, very cautious if I'm the Liberty Hill defense.
I just think it's one of those things that Shorb is a great player. We said 44 touchdown passes, 5 interceptions. He's smart with the football, and he's not taking those shots because they're not taking those shots because they're not there. He's just maybe taking stuff underneath. They move the ball downfield pretty well. If he gets that 4th down pass there, am hoping that the Panthers are able to put pressure on him and he can't throw that pass, or that Caden McMahon or Carlton Schrank, if from their safety positions, are able to stay and keep their eyes on Shorb if he's going to try to get that behind him.
Yep.
But yet, it's what's been working. The haymaker has been working for Rouse. Liberty Hill trying to limit their ability to throw it.
Kick is up. The ball's on the turf, and Liberty Hill may have it.
They do not.
And they do have it.
They do not have it. I see the flag there. Offsides.
Oh no! Offsides, Liberty Hill.
For sure.
Yep, they threw it right where Liberty Hill was offsides. They did recover the kickoff, but it's coming back. There were two flags on both sides. Gonna cause them to do it again.
They threw it immediately before the ball before the ball even left Minix's foot. They threw the flag, so it was what happened was inconsequential. Unfortunately, it was a great play, great coverage.
Score update, Marble Falls has tied Alamo Heights. It is now tied 7-7.
Hey!
Marble Falls completed its first pass for a touchdown tonight.
How about that? They're throwing the ball out of the slot T tonight, folks.
Well, they're going to back Liberty Hill up 5 for now this kick.
Maybe see a long kick now.
You might see because they're up, and both deep men are close, and you might see Ethan Minix just boot it and try to go over the head of the deepest guy.
I don't know why you wouldn't. I don't know why you wouldn't.
There's nobody back there.
I have no idea why you wouldn't. There he goes.
Now he's backing up a little bit.
The 25.
I still think Minix can kick it over his head.
Look at them eyeing it.
And he does. He kicks it up, but it's going to be returned about from the – he fair caught it.
So you get it at the 25.
Correct. He could have, he did exactly what we thought we might do.
Little gamesmanship there.
Yep. They're going to get it out of the 25 after the fair catch. Greg, I get the obligatory text from my wife to calm down.
She said there was a flag on the play. No need to get so excited when there's a flag on the play.
No, about the touchdown run.
I don't even think Tim's gotten excited yet. Not yet.
Let's go, Greg. Let's go. 2 receivers to the left, none to the right. Snaps back, fake handoff, throws it down wide on the left-hand side. It is complete, a pickup of probably 10. They're going to give it to him, enough to move the chains. Let's see where they mark it exactly. Maybe a little short. Yep, pickup of 9. 2nd and 1. 3.5 minutes left to go until the end of the third quarter. Liberty Hill leads 35-27. Snaps back. Handoff right up the middle. A first down and more. Gets to the 40-yard line. That is Justin Cannon on the carry. Enough to move the chains. Three minutes now left in this third quarter of play. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. May see a shot here, Greg. Snaps back, fake handoff, throws it out to the right-hand side, little bubble screen, run out of bounds. That is complete to Troy Oliver. A pickup of about 8 yards.
Good solid throw there by Shorb. Designed wide receiver screen to Oliver.
2nd and 2. Look for a handoff up the middle to try to get this first down and keep the chains moving. Does handoff right-hand side. Gets the first down. Gets brought down at the 46-yard line of Liberty Hill. That will move the chains for the first down. Inside of 3 minutes now of the third quarter.
This has been the run play. This has been the run play that Rouse has been doing the past. The first 2 plays of this drive, they have not. They've kept it in Shorb's hands. Maybe seeing a little bit of evolution of their playing calling here, but this has been traditionally a run all game long.
Right up the middle, and going to be
Liberty Hill ready for
tackled for a short gain of only 1 yard.
And now Shorb to pass it on 2nd down. Good job there picking up the tendencies for this defense.
2nd and 9 for Rouse. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Might we see the shot here downfield? Snaps back, fake handoff. Here it comes. Throws it downfield. And the receiver catches it at the 4-yard line. It looked like he might have overthrown him, but the receiver kicked it into gear and had to dive for it, but makes the catch.
Diving catch by Troy Oliver. Tim said you were going to see it this play, and there it was. Or this half, there it was.
Now first and goal. First and goal. The field gets a little short. They can't throw this downfield like they have been. Going to be a little bit harder for them. Man in motion. Fake handoff. It's going to be a pass play. Quarterback still on his feet. Throws it across. It is a touchdown complete to their tight end. Nicholas Hudson, who caught the touchdown earlier, catches another one.
A lot of space, a lot of time for Shorb to step up and make that play, and here they go. Rouse going to try to tie it up right now, Tim.
Now, they missed an extra point early in the game, and now they find themselves down by 2, needing to go for 2 points here. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, snaps back, roll out to the right, and he's under heavy pressure, throws it up in the end zone, incomplete pass, Liberty Hill holds.
Tried to throw it back across the field, did Shorb. Pressure off the right side for Liberty Hill. Shorb just chucked it up there.
Devin Riley applying the pressure, causing Shorb to throw it a little off balance, but it had a shot, Greg, in the back of the end zone.
Long arms of Caden McMahon. His paw got on it, caused that ball to go down. Again, great team defense. The Panthers up 2, and that could be huge if the Panthers manage to stick another one in and push it up 2 scores with an Ethan Minnick's extra kick.
Yeah, they definitely need to continue to flex their muscle on Rouse. Need to put again another sustained long drive. 1.5 minutes left to go in this third quarter of play. Liberty Hill clinging to a 35-33 lead. Back deep is Noah Long. Carter Hudson is deep along with Gavin Salinas. They've kicked it to Hudson a couple of times, and he's made him pay. Wonder if, and Salinas has done the same on the other side. Let's see which direction they decide to kick it this time. They kick it again, but out of bounds, way short out of bounds. They're going to mark the ball out at the 20.
You get the penalty, so I believe it starts on the 40 or the 35.
Yeah, see where they set it. They're talking to Coach about what he wants to do, and he's going to say, we want it. Greg, I thought it went out of bounds way earlier than where they have him marked out at the 22-yard line.
They're going to make him re-kick it. They're going to make him back it up to 15 and re-kick it. With the way that this Liberty Hill team has been returning the kickoffs, absolutely. Put it on your team. And Tim, what I've noticed is the left side, this side here towards us, the left side of the Rouse kickoff team is pushed way in, meaning that the left side of this field is possibly open for a return. And
Greg, they've done it every time.
They have, absolutely, on purpose to angle the kick and then go that way. I'd like to see something get set up, maybe even some kind of reverse or something on this kickoff. But the way that Liberty Hill has been returning it, no need to get crazy.
Cute. Don't get cute, Pennsylvania boy.
I love it.
Just return it, and now you're going to see the kicker just boot it and maybe try to get Liberty Hill to pay for it. Actually, they know they go again to Hudson. He catches at the 25, dances around, hits one of his guys, gets across the 30, still on his feet, gets tackled about the 34-yard line. Not the return that they were hoping for, but they get to the 33.
He tried to pick him up and dropped him.
33-yard line is where they start this drive. Liberty Hill going to attempt to get another long sustained drive. Ball on the 33-yard line, right-hand hash. Here they come up the line of scrimmage. Vickers takes a snap, hands off left-hand side. And that is Pitchford again. Another great run of 7 yards on first down.
Off the left side.
Pitchford's having a great night.
He is just automatic on that run off the left side. Rouse has to know what's coming. It is such a tendency right now.
And they've done it at that on first down a lot. 2nd and 3. Hand off to Noah Long, right-hand side. He lunges for a couple of yards. It's going to be a yard short of the first down. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. Greg, this play here, you can't call a play that puts the ball in the hands of a running back deep in the backfield with the chance of losing yardage. This needs to be a quick hitter to where if you don't get much, you're going to get. And they do it right there. Hand off the pitcher when he gets the first down to the 45. It's like they were listening to.
You've seen this offense click, and you know that's exactly that's the play that has to happen here. And this this down and distance, you're exactly right. Not run that sweep or not run that jet sweep, so to speak, with Long or anything like that. Just get it up and run it off the left side. It's like taking it's like free yards right now off of that left side, over the top of Pogue and gone.
So it looks like they're going to let the clock run down to the start of the 4th quarter, Greg. The play clock hadn't even started yet. And Liberty Hill is going to run it out at the end of the 3rd quarter and take this thing to the 4th quarter, leading 35-33. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll have the 4th quarter play. You are listening to Liberty Hill Football on Vype Sports.
Vype Live, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Wait, hold on just a moment. It's true that Vype Live, formerly KMAX Sports, excels at high school sports broadcasts. But did you know that Vype Live does more than sports? Vype Live does band recitals, academic events. For more information on how Vype Live can broadcast your event, email us at vype.com.
Seconds to my friend Chris Thompson, again from North Padre Island, says go Panthers. And Tim, keep the excitement going. Great job. Chris telling my wife that I can keep it up. That's what he's doing right there. Chris called with me one year up in the booth, Greg. So here we go, 2nd and 3. Pitch out to the right-hand side, Noah Long. He gets hit. Not much there, maybe a gain of 1 yard, and it's a flag on the play, and the coaches for Rouse saying it's against Liberty Hill. And if it's holding, that's going to back it up 10 and put Liberty Hill in a tough situation.
Yep, it looks like they're going to back them up.
Yep, it's holding against Liberty Hill, going to back them up 10. It's going to make it a repeat of 2nd down. It'll be 2nd and 12 after they mark off this penalty. Greg, that's the one thing they can't afford to do is some mistakes. They've gotten positive yardage on every play thus far. And now, Greg, you don't want it all back right here. You want to get it manageable because you may be in 4-down territory here if you can get some yards and make a 4th down and maybe 3.
You're going off the left side, you think?
Yep. No, they're going to the right. No, long back to the left. He gets across the 45. Only a pickup of 3 or 4 yards. It makes it 3rd down and 9. The defense did a really good job containing Noah Long on that play. Sort of a misdirection. Here it is, 3rd and 9. Handoff left-hand side to Pitchford. Gets across the 50. It's going to be 4th down and 4, Greg. And I said a manageable 4th and 3. I just don't think you can afford to give the ball back. I think you go for it. I think you say, I can get the 4 yards, but I don't want to just hand the ball. Oh, here comes the punt unit. They're going to punt it away.
But you see, Rouse is not going to send anybody back at all. They know that Andon Thomas are going to put a spy on number 10. Make sure that they're fully aware of what's going on. He's going to run with the ball.
Yep, they're not
until he
putting
feels
anybody
comfortable.
Back. Yep, they do not want to give up a 1st down here. They want the ball back. They'll just let it bounce. Snap back, easy. It's going for it. They're going for it on 4th down. The fake play. It's thrown downfield, incomplete. Down the sideline, the 20, the 10. It's a touchdown, Liberty Hill. Complete, Cade McMahon.
Razzle dazzle in Panther Nation.
Wow!
Joe Pitchford found McMahon on the reverse pass. Tim, it's a little play we like to call Philly, where I come from, and they just put it in the end zone. I absolutely love it.
Oh, my goodness! Love it!
My goodness. Philly special here in Pflugerville.
Snaps back. The kick is up. And it's good. Liberty Hill extends the lead.
You can hear the coaches next to us catcalling, hooping, and hollering. The Panthers sideline is going bonkers.
32 to 33. Greg, ice cold call right there.
I mean,
ice in the vein.
Two fake punt calls by Liberty Hill. One was Andon Thomas's decision on a safe fake, meaning he could punt it or he could run with it if he thought. He thought he could have got it. He was 2 yards short. That was a call, Tim. You were right. That was a call from Coach. He said, let's go for it. Let's run the Philly special and see if we can make something happen here tonight. And wow, all the pressure on Mason Shorb and these Rouse Raiders now to come back after that. 11 points down. Or 9 points down, rather. Tim did some bad math there.
That's the math. That's what we call in Philly. Dilly. I don't know how to count.
Oh my goodness, folks. What a play call there. Caden McMahon waltzes in untouched. Play of the game.
Is this an air raid offense for Liberty Hill?
It is the air raid offense for Liberty Hill, their second passing touchdown of the game.
Pooch kick off to the right-hand side. Fair caught, about the 24. Wow, Greg, what an entertaining game.
Great football game. Glad you're joining us here tonight.
Man, my phone's blowing up. My wife's giving me a hard time.
Sorry, he's got to get excited about that one. We got to get excited. We're up here excited with the whole coaching staff. And now, pressure burst pipes, Tim.
Woo!
It is squarely on this Rouse Raiders team to deliver, and they have to deliver right now.
Greg, but you don't want to get impatient and try to go for it all. They're going to make some big shots, but they can continue to do what they're doing. Just don't get out of what you're doing. There is that run play, pickup of a yard right up the middle.
Devin Riley timing the snap absolutely perfect off the right side and grabbing E.J. Moore by the socks.
2nd and 9. Jalen Barrera checks out of the game. They're maybe their top wide receiver. 2 receivers left. Snap back. Going to throw it. Dancing out of the pocket. Pressure's out. He throws it downfield. Overthrows the receiver. Greg, he was really close. I think he might have been over the line of scrimmage on that throwing the ball.
I don't know. He was really close. Shore could have easily waltzed for another 5-7 yards there if he wanted to, but he tried to throw it. Shore getting out of the pocket has not been as precise, and that way he's a right-handed quarterback rolling out to his left. That's just awkward in and of itself. Brings down third and long here. The Raiders do not want to have this be fourth and long.
Liberty Hill fans.
They're going crazy over there.
Nuts. Here it is, third down, snaps back, fake handoff, looking downfield, under pressure, still under pressure, he's across the line of scrimmage, incomplete pass. No flags, brings up fourth down. Looked like the quarterback might have been across the line of scrimmage when he threw the ball there too.
And they're going to have to punt it away. Kane McMahon
is down. Is like coaching staff's going to have to come out and take a look at him. Greg, this did not go the drive that Rouse wanted here. The 3 and out. Might we see a fake punt here?
No way. You're giving them the game if you don't get it. If they're going to punt, they're punting it for real. There is absolutely no way that Liberty Hill tries to set up a return because they just don't care. Right now, they just want the ball back.
Yes.
You're up 9.
Do you even put anybody back?
I don't think so. I just don't think you're going to put anybody back at all. We'll see, depending on how they want to do it. But there's no way you fake it here. I mean, I say that, but
Greg, isn't it like safer? You want the ball if you put Carter back, okay, and they're not going to do it. But I'm just saying, if you put Carter back, there's some things that could go wrong, right, by trying to return it, and they're not going to do it. They got everybody up front for this punt. Snaps back. The punt is away. Liberty Hill's just going to stay away from it, let it take a bounce. It actually doesn't take a big bounce, and it's going to be down at the 35-yard line. And that's where Liberty Hill will start this offense. Greg, now this is where you also want to flex a little bit and keep running. Hey, first play, run to the left.
I guess it's going to the left side. I mean, maybe they decide to do something different, but why would you when every single time Joe Pitchford, Noah Long, Andy Thomas, Grady Flynn, they just are popping off that left side behind Chance Pogue and Phillip Gahn.
First and 10, here we go from the 35-yard line. Handoff left-hand side to Pitchford, gets across the 40, still on his feet across the 45, down to the 47.
There is nothing Rouse can do about that play off the left side, and it has to be frustrating as all get out for this coaching staff that their boys on the right side are just getting pummeled, and Liberty Hill has no reason to stop running that play.
Maybe run it again. You want to keep running the clock, Craig. You want to keep eating up this clock. You might see it again. Snaps back. Handoff to Noah Long, left-hand side across the 50, down to the Rouse 48-yard line. Pick up a 4, but it's going to keep the clock moving again. 8 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in this game. Liberty Hill leads 42-33.
Little slower of a developing play there. Allows some of the other Rouse defenders to come in and support that right side that is under heavy cannon fire right now.
2nd and 5. Handoff to Pitchford. No, that's actually Andon Thomas. Bounces off of a tackler. Gets close to a first down. It'll be a yard short. Hey, quick scoreboard update, Greg. Marble Falls lost on a walk-off field goal from Alamo Heights, and they lose 10-7. Oh, what a great season for Coach Herman and Marble Falls, coming up just short. 3rd and 1 for Liberty Hill. Just needing that extra yard. Handoff left-hand side. Gets the first down as Pitchford still on his feet. Gets across the 45 down to the 31-yard line.
One tackle away from busting it was Pitchford. Wow. They were so concerned about trying to not give up the first down. They were afraid maybe they didn't want to tackle him. bust it and take it to the house.
31-yard line, left-hand hash.
Tim, let's play where they're going to run the ball.
7.5.
It's going to be the left side because I have a feeling it is. My goodness, folks. Unbelievable.
Here we go, first down. Handoff left-hand side. Andy Thomas gets across the 25 to the 24-yard line. A pickup of 7 yards.
Chance Pogue, Philip Gaunt, Jackson. I mean, those guys on the left side. Harrison as well. Guys, hop on my back and let's go right down the field. Because they are just moving the whole right side of the Rouse defense every play on this drive.
2nd and 3. Handoff to the right-hand side this time. Nolan gets to the sideline across the 20. Flags are thrown. It's coming back. He gets knocked out at the 10, but this one's coming back.
It is. They got him with the hold as he clipped the corner there.
They're talking about it. Yep, it's a hold against Liberty Hill. Going to back them up. It's going to make it 2nd and 13.
They're saying we should have run it to the left side. All those lefts. Finally, they run it to the right one time, and there's a dang hold.
So 2nd and 13. It backs it up to the Rouse 34-yard line. Might we see a run to the left this time? That is the wide side of the field now. Here they up, the line of scrimmage. Hand off left inside to Pittsford. Stiff arms, gets to the 30. A pickup of about 4 yards, but it's going to keep. There's another flag thrown. Is it? Looks like it's an offside play, but I can't tell for who. Offsides against Rouse. And Liberty Hill is going to get a free 5 yards, and it's still going to be 2nd down.
Take that all day long.
The clock will start continuing to run. We are 6 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in this game. Liberty Hill leads 42 to 33. Liberty Hill is in complete control of the clock at this moment. Snap back, handoff. Pitch left-hand side to Pittsford. Gets across the 25, breaks open the 20, the 15, the 10. Finally tackled at the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal.
It's a Joe Pitchford kind of game. He's putting his stamp on it now, Tim. Great run by Pitchford. Maybe his best game of the year.
It's not even maybe. It is his best game of the year. No doubt, Greg. I'm going to just tell you, it's his best game.
You're putting it on him.
I'm putting it on him right now. Stamping it right here.
Touchdown catches, touchdown runs, touchdown passes. My goodness.
Give it to him again. Now 5 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Liberty Hill leads 42-33. Ball's on the left hash. Snap. Handoff right up the middle to Andon Thomas. He gets to the 4, the 3. Shoving his way down. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line.
I have no problem letting this clock just tick-tock as this Panther team just slowly, methodically move the ball down the field on these Raiders who have little chance of stopping them right now with the head of steam that they have. The adjustments this Panther team has made at halftime.
2nd and goal. Ball's on the left hash. Vickers takes the snap, hands off to Pitchford, right-hand side. He gets to the 1. Bring up 3rd and goal.
That's actually not a terrible play just because it
keeps the clock running. No, but you need to score. I mean, you don't need it. You want to score. If they get a touchdown, Greg, it's I'm not saying
good
impossible.
News.
It's great news. 3rd and 1. Handoff right inside. Thomas gets in. He lunges into the end zone for a touchdown. Wow. I know.
What a drive.
48-33. What point after.
A drive. Stop them on 4th down and then just take it right down the field.
Unbelievable game. In the second half, Liberty Hill came out like Arnold Schwarzenegger, flexing its muscles during the contest. It is exactly what it seems like. Just coming out, just showing them.
You have got to be impressed by the way this Panther team. And now they checked the book, and it says to go for 2.
They did. They did check the book.
They checked the book. There's a book somewhere, folks. And when you check the book, it tells you if you should kick 1 or you should go for 2.
They're trying to go for 2.
And the book says get to 50, because 15 doesn't matter.
Well, 50 sounds better than 49.
It does, I guess. But right now it's 15. I'm not sure why you wouldn't kick the extra point and make it 16.
2 touchdowns is 16 points added to the 33, which would be 49. So they're wanting to make it a 3-score game instead of a 2-score game.
I guess.
But
that's what the book says.
I understand.
I haven't seen the book. I don't know where this book is.
It's there.
Who has the book?
It may be there with the Ark of the Covenant.
Who wrote the book? That's what I want to know, folks. Where is this book at? Because it seems to me like 16 is good, but
my wife now tells me I'm not excited enough.
Oh my goodness! The book has been consulted. 2 points shall be gone for.
Here we go. Going for 2. Man in motion. Pitch out to Noah Long right hand side, and he's going to get in for the 2 points. The book is all-knowing. Gets it to 50.
Book never lies.
Nope. It's right up there with the Dead Sea Scrolls.
My goodness.
50 to 33. Liberty Hill has come out in this second half and just been unstoppable.
I mean, one of the best second halves I've ever seen this Liberty Hill football team play. They played so good on both sides of the ball.
And they didn't throw a pass in the second half.
Right? Except for that.
Oh, that's right.
The Philly special we call it. The Philly special we call it.
Do you really?
The Liberty Hill special. Yes, we do.
You made that up.
No, they
made that up.
Absolutely. If you look around, that's what they call it.
No, you got to show Wikipedia that stuff.
Go to the link. Go to the link. You'll see that statue. Nick Foles, it's the Philly special. It's out there. There's a statue. They won the Super Bowl 2017. Philadelphia Eagles. Well, we're not going to talk about that. We're talking about the Liberty Hill Panthers, folks. My goodness.
No, that play for Liberty Hill is called the Hilly Hilly.
The Hilly Hilly. The Hilly special.
The Hilly special. Here is the kickoff from Ethan Minix. Pooched out to the right-hand side. It's going to be returned this time from the 18-yard line. Still on his feet down the sideline. They finally tackle him at the 33, 32. Down 17 points, Greg. They're down 3 scores now. We're going to see long bombs.
It is
4 minutes and 14 seconds.
And I do not see... Oh, there's McMahon. He's back out there. Number 5. He's got a wingspan, folks, and he is going to play safety back there. Shorb definitely has to see where number 5 is because...
Yep.
He's going to make a play on the ball.
Playing a safety back on the far side where there's 2 receivers. Snaps back. Shorb's looking. Under pressure. Going to be sacked. Sacked by LJ. Woo! He's putting on the dance now.
LJ doing the sack dance. Tornell got in there a little bit as well. They haven't been able to put pressure on Shorb all night. That time they got to him.
2nd and 19 now. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Greg, watch this one-on-one coverage here. Nope, inside. Handoff. Pick it up, yards downfield across the 40 to the 41-yard line. But Liberty Hill will take that as the clock continues to roll. Nice play. Pitch to Justin Cannon for a first down to the 42-yard line. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left. Handoff again right up the middle, Greg. This time it's to Moore. I'm a little baffled.
Let the clock tick. Exactly right. If they're going to just try to pick up chances here. I mean, they got to score the first one. So however you get there.
Snap back, fake handoff. Short looking downfield. Throws it downfield. And Carter Hudson grabs him on purpose.
Carter Hudson said, whatever, I'll tackle him.
I'm not going to let him score a touchdown. He raised his hand. Have you ever seen a penalty where a defender go ahead and just raises his hand?
It's like an automatic foul in basketball. He fouled him on purpose. He's like, I fouled him on purpose, ref. I have no problem.
I'm just not going to give up a touchdown.
There was a lot of flags on the play. He got him for the hold, too. So it wasn't even a pass interference play. He is going to get the automatic first down, but I tell you what, the coach staff does not mind that play right there. Heads up by
it really was. As a matter of fact, he had a hold of his jersey prior to, as the ball's in the air. He didn't even want to give him a shot. Like he's been coached up a little bit there. Short under pressure again. It's ball's on the turf. Liberty Hill has the ball. This game is going to be over. Liberty Hill recovers the fumble.
Turnover, Panthers. And the coaching staff fired up. They're packing up, too. It's done. It's done. They know it's over. Panthers on to the next round. Woo! Great play by this Liberty Hill defense to put a stamp on it, turn them over at the end of the game. They turned them over early, turned them over late. Everything in between has been all Panthers. Tim, what a ball game.
Oh, my goodness. This is the two halves couldn't have been more different, Greg. Snaps back, handoff right-hand side this time, Greg. I think that's, I can't tell if it was Logan Dyer. It is Logan Dyer to the right-hand side, a pickup of about 4.
They're going to take the timeout.
Greg, again,
Leander Rouse is going to play to the end, use all their timeouts, try to.
Completely different. We saw 7 passes from Liberty Hill in the first half, right? We saw a touchdown pass from Liberty Hill in the first half. We saw them not run anything. We saw them have to punt a couple of times. In the second half, again, they flexed. They imposed their will on Rouse in the second half. Like it was like this. Do you know who we are? Am I wrong?
No, you're wrong. You're absolutely right. There was a statement made by the Panthers, and it was not hidden.
No,
it was up front. Everyone knew where they were running the ball. You know where we're running the ball. I know where we're running the ball.
Yes,
we're just going to run it there.
Right,
and the Panthers had their way with these Raiders. In the second half.
I think this is setting up to be a district rivalry game. I think we'll be in the same district as Rouse next year. Noah Long up the middle, touchdown, off to the races. Woo! Noah Long untouched up the middle for another Panther touchdown.
That inside handoff is devastating when it works in conjunction with all those plays that have been going to the right. You hit them backside there. Noah Long, again, shot out of a cannon. Rouse have been doing a good job of bottling that one up. That time the blocks made, held true, and Noah Long untouched. Full speed.
I think we have a down Rouse Raider right now, but I think what happens there in that too, you said we haven't bottled up, but at that point, once you give up the fumble, on defense you're going, oh, we've lost this game. So they're not as fired up right there. They're not as focused.
Yeah.
And when you're not focused, mistakes happen, and that's what happened. That's a mistake.
And Liberty Hill was laser focused.
No,
at this point
right there, they are
fired up. They are fired up, and you know every time they walk up to that line, they are like, I am beating you like a drum, and I'm about to do it again. And they are having fun and putting hats on people and opening up holes. There nobody around for Noah Long there as the sophomore. Looks like he's the fastest man in the stadium as he comes through the middle of that line.
As we win this game, this is setting up for a matchup. Alamo Heights won tonight over Marble Falls, 10-7. Okay, so next week Liberty Hill will be playing Alamo Heights, and
in the Elite Eight, in the regional semifinal.
Yeah. No, it's the regional finals.
The regional final.
Yeah. There'll be 8 teams left.
That's right.
Okay, so this is a regional final.
To go to the Final Four.
Yeah. This is
to win the region.
Correct. Ethan Minnick's on to attempt the point after kick, snaps back. Oh, it goes past. Fire. It's on the ground. Minnick, throw the flag. Minnick's jumped on it, and one of the Rouse Raiders pummels him. Jacob DeLeon just rips him as he's down on the ground. Unnecessary. I actually not even sure DeLeon even knows that he made a mistake. And coach is telling him right now, I don't think he knew it, Greg. I don't think he did it maliciously, but
he took a shot at a kicker, and he got him.
Yeah, he did. Minnick did the right thing. Just fall on it and just let it be done. It's 56-33.
Coach declined the penalty.
Wow, that is great sportsmanship.
He just declined it. Why not? No need.
Coach Walker is declining the penalty, or
is that what happened? I can't.
I don't know. They're talking to Coach Walker.
Oh, maybe they're going to bring him back up and kick it again.
Oh, no. They're not doing that. No, that's not happening.
Yeah, then I think they did decline it.
Yeah. Well, let's see where they mark. They put the ball. Greg, this was a fantastic half. One of the better, if not the best, half of offensive play I've seen Liberty Hill have in many years.
And I'm going to say, I'm not just going to say offense. I'm going to say defense as well, because Mason Shorb was having his way with this Liberty Hill defense. He was hard to stop. He put 27 points on the board in the first half, and he did it relatively easily from the comfort of his own pocket, throwing the ball over the top. He was not sacked. He was not pressured. They were running the ball quite well on first down and pitching the ball all over the field, and then putting the Panthers in positions where they could shoot that ball over the top. What a great team win for these Panthers to come out and not only play as well as they did offensively, but to just absolutely bottle up Mason Shorb and his receivers.
Kick goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 25-yard line.
In this second half. I think if either side of the ball plays the way that they did, they win this game. The fact that they both stepped up, they both elevated their game and fed off of one another, just made this a rout. It made it a rout, folks. And this Panther team is the better football team tonight on this field. In the first half, it was a coin flip, but this Panther team really did show up to play in the second half.
1st and 10 from the 25. Under pressure, gets out of it, going to run himself. Flags down on the play. I think there's a hold back here on LJ. Somebody held LJ. And LJ's going up to him, talking to him, and
Reed Bynum on the tackle.
It's going to come back, holding against Rouse. Back him up. Backs him up to the 15-yard line. Snaps back. Just going to hand off. This is just a run the clock out now type of offense, I think, for Rouse.
Yeah, get some seniors in. This team's going to be back next year.
Oh, yeah.
If you look up and down this lineup, Mason Shorb, he is a junior, along with Cannon, who's a sophomore. They're going to have some receivers to replace, but they really do have some good talent coming back.
Sack in
with Shorb back.
2 yards of Shorb. It's now under 2 minutes left to go in this game. Liberty Hill leads 56-33. And Greg, I really do predict that Liberty Hill will be. I think they have. Well, it depends on the enrollment. I think Liberty Hill's enrollment's gone up. It's very possible they could be in the same district as Rouse next year. Could be in the same as Cedar Park. Shorp under pressure, going to run it in. Nope, going to throw it across the middle. Is complete. Across the 35, finally brought down at the 37-yard line. Clock's going to continue to run after they reset the down markers.
Let's make some noise for the cheerleaders that took part in today's game.
Now, minute 10 left. Clock is continuing to run. I'd like to see Liberty Hill stop them here and not give up a touchdown. Shorp throws it downfield. It is incomplete and almost intercepted by Liberty Hill. Liberty Hill's definitely getting pressure on them now, Greg. I don't know if they've started putting more guys out in route.
No, I think you hit it on the head when you said that the desire left the tanks of some of these Rouse players. I think that might be a little bit of that happening here. I don't think that they're blocking as voraciously or playing to the whistle as they have been when the game was in doubt. Now that it is, it's over, I think that some of that's happening.
And off inside.
Because it looks just different, right? Like it just looks totally different. Those plays that were gashing the Panther defense earlier are now coming up as sacks or loss of downs.
I mean, the Liberty Hill defense now is just there's nothing. Nobody can stop them now, even getting across the line of scrimmage.
No, but you said the offense flexed. So did the defense, and really just played quintessential bend, not break defense in the second half. They gave up that one touchdown on the long drive, but other than that, they turned them over. They turned them over on downs. A huge fourth down play that you looking back was maybe the turning point in this game when Rouse had it 12 yards and there was 4th and short, and they just ran a questionable play. Liberty Hill stopped them and took it right down the field and went up those 2 scores, and it was over at that point. It made it 35-33, I believe, and it was over after that point.
3rd down and 11. Snaps back, roll out to the right-hand side, again under heavy pressure. Throws it downfield. Looks like it is complete for a first down, close to midfield to the 48-yard line.
Surprised you don't see Shorb out of the pocket on that run more often, just because it feels like he's indefensible if you roll him out to that side. He's holding his arm.
He is holding his arm. It's not his throwing arm, but it is his throwing arm. He looks to be okay, but it might have been a bump. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. First down from their own 48-yard line. Snaps back. He's under pressure again. Spins out of it. Throws it across the middle to the 40-yard line. Complete for 12 yards. Another first down. 33 seconds left to go in this game.
Alamo Heights in the next round.
1st and 10 from the 40. Liberty Hill's 40. 29 seconds and counting. 56-33 Liberty Hill. Defense wants to stop them from scoring again. Roll out to the left this time is Shorb. He throws it out to the sideline. Incomplete pass. And Shorb got hit, and he is hurt, Craig. He got knocked down, and he's hurt. And he gets up going back to the huddle. He is definitely shaken up. Reed Bynum applying the pressure on him that time, hitting him as he throws. 2nd down, 16 seconds left to go in this game. Look for a shot downfield. Roll out left, inside handoff. Nothing doing more gets the ball, and Devin Riley wraps him up. And another timeout. Greg, this is odd right here. 6 seconds.
Maybe get a senior in. Maybe get another player in.
I don't understand this.
One more play. Season's over.
I don't get it, though, Greg.
No, I don't either. Tim, it is just they're trying to extend the game one more play. You got one more play with these guys. You never want it to end at this point. A lot of these guys might never put a football helmet on again, so coach giving them one last play, not leaving a timeout on the board, and they'll maybe call one, see if they can chuck it in the end zone and get something positive to happen here. Maybe get some players in. Quick, some scores. Lovejoy over Mansfield Timberview, 24-20. Aledo losing to South Oak Cliff, 33-28. Tim mentioned Alamo Heights over Marble Falls, 10-7. Fredericksburg a winner, 28-20 over Pleasanton. Waco La Vega got trounced by Melissa, 41-14. Argyle a loser over Stephenville, 21-17.
Snaps back. It's going to be a razzle-dazzle reverse. Quarterback throws it out with everybody on a screen on the left-hand side trying to get a touchdown. Still on his feet. Liberty Hill wraps him up, tackles him. That's going to be the ball game. And the Rouse Raiders are going to go down to Liberty Hill 56-33.
Wow, what a game. In question the whole first half. Really was expecting some serious back and forth in the second. Didn't know that it was going to go this way. Really felt like there was two teams here that were battling hard, and Liberty Hill just made adjustments and came out and punched Rouse in the mouth for 2 quarters. And walked out of here with this win, 56-33. Tip your cap to this Liberty Hill team on both sides of the ball, special teams included. Tim.
Well, again, a complete game. I knew going into this Liberty Hill was going to give up some points, and they did. What I didn't really realize in the second half is they were going to clamp down on this high octane Rouse Raider offense, which they did, and unbelievable performance from the Liberty Hill Panthers tonight, scoring 56 on the Raiders. And again, the second half was just completely scoring at will on the Raiders. They had no answer for Liberty Hill offense. And Greg, you and I hear this all the time. It's so boring. This offense is so boring. They don't throw the ball. I can't believe it. But I'm telling Greg, until you see it, until you live it, right? You and I have lived this. You're a passing guy. I understand that. But you've seen this enough to know, my goodness, how effective is this offense when
it's game theory, right? And it's just this offense right here is so hard to defend because they can pick up. It's the simplest offense around, right?
Well,
it's simple in its nature.
Simple.
It's simple in its nature because it's not as complex as a lot of other teams. Now, yes, I say simple in the sense that they're going to run the ball left, run the ball right. They're going to run the ball up the middle. It's not going to be too, when you watch it, maybe it is boring. Maybe you don't like that kind of football. But I tell you what, it is effective. And when you start putting wrinkles in it, man, it's exciting. And that's what we got tonight was just an offense that got stopped a few times. They threw the ball. They came out of their shell. It goes to show what great coaching is behind this team, and that they were willing to sacrifice who they are for who they need to be to win this game.
Greg, something special is going on the field right now, and I will tell you, Rouse boundaries butt up against Liberty Hill, and a lot of these kids know each other. And Rouse is actually lined up on the side of Liberty Hill. They have lined up with their trainers, with their coaches on the Liberty Hill side for the Liberty Hill school song. And almost one of the most amazing sportsmanship thing, Greg, that I've ever seen.
No, this is pretty special here. They are over there with them, standing along the side. Now, you know, whether the coach is doing this for that sportsmanship reason, you know, you tip your cap to them, and because that's what it's all about, folks, right? These high schoolers here, and a lot of these boys, like I said, they'll never strap on another football helmet, and so you take this away, this type of good sportsmanship here at the end of this game, and it's something that they'll probably never forget. I remember my last game, and you know, I'm sure you remember yours. I'm sure everybody that's listening right now that's played this game can remember the last time they walked off a field. And a lot of these boys are going through that right now.
Well, again, great win for Liberty Hill. Moving on to next week, they will be playing Alamo Heights at a location to be determined. But halfway is in the San Marcos area. They could do a home and home again, you know, or type of thing. And that won't be home, but, you know, you pick your home away stadium and flip. Not really sure what that's going to be, but we'll find out here tomorrow what that's going to be. But I'll tell you, Alamo Heights, at least their scouting week will be smaller. They played Marble Falls tonight, right? And so who runs the same system. They really run a different twist on it. But so they'll have some preparation and for Liberty Hill. And so I really won't take up a lot of time. I know we probably don't have anybody else listening except for our wives. And at this point, everybody's gone to the leftovers.
Break out the leftovers, honey. I'm coming home.
Yeah. So anyway, Liberty Hill wins this one 56-33. We will be with you again.